we start, we have to say who we're activating. So I activate one, then you activate one, then back and forth. Yeah. So on the top in the stats of your stats sheet, the first one is APL.
Okay.
That's action point limit. So that's how many actions you can take in an activation.
Okay.
So movement would be one action, dash would be a second action, shoot would be a third action, and so on.
Yeah.
You can't do the same action twice.
So I can't move and move.
Yeah, but you could move and
And
dash,
dash.
or you could move and charge.
So what's the difference then between move and dash?
So if you move your move, which is the next one on.
Yeah, which would be the 6 inches for my dog, for example.
And if you dash, then you get another 3 on top.
Okay. And there's no, so a dash doesn't count. So
that would be, but if you move and dash, that would be 2 of your APL.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or charge, if you charge, you get 2.
Yeah.
Not instead of 3. 3 is dash, 2 is charge. I don't know why, but.
Why is there a guy in the doorway?
Save is what you've got to roll if you get attacked.
Okay.
And wounds is your hit points basically.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
So I am going to.
What's up now?
I can't get the chosen unit built without an error.
It's going to be interesting crossing that train, isn't it?
I mean, they're all snipers. It would be silly of me not to put them on the roof.
I'm just thinking these guys as well, because I was thinking if I run that way.
Hence why I put them
Yeah.
there.
That's just default. So what are you trying to put on?
Okay.
So
So I'm going to activate over this way.
Okay.
So
No, it's fine so far.
Okay.
He's also got a
gonna.
I like your pen, by the way.
one of them.
I was trying to read it, your pen.
Yeah,
It's cool.
that one is my favourite
What
one.
does it say?
These are the 5 that go with him.
Okay. That's cool.
5 or 4?
Have you seen Princess Bride?
I have, yeah.
It's the most amazing movie ever.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
Yeah. So I'm going to activate my Rocketeers.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so
This guy, so he's active.
Yep.
which gets rid of both that
He
and that.
is going to reposition. That's his move. So he can move 6.
And
Yep.
he's got a combi
Oh,
weapon.
and I get 1
So there's 2 combi
command point, and you
weapons.
get 2 command points.
Yes, I will.
And then there's a power fist and a plasma pistol.
Oh, I know just the one to use my llama dice.
Mm.
For every 2 models, for every 5
Got a
models,
little
2
llama
models.
on the front.
Alright, so he's not.
Oh, nice. That's really sweet.
And he has a power fist, which he can't do. So that's an elite.
I can act
that's why
mage
that's
sometimes.
Not working.
Hmm?
I can act my age
You
sometimes.
can't have a
Sometimes,
power fist
yeah.
and a bolt fist and a plasma pistol.
So he is going to
You can only
run
have
to
a
there.
power
Yes.
plasma pistol if he's got a.
Just don't worry about like what they've got though. I'm not too fussed about what they've got as such.
Yeah.
Trying to work out
All of them.
what
I
the
can probably
range
swap
is
it
of
to
their
the other side,
weapons.
'cause
It
this
doesn't
guy's
say
got-
on
so
these
there we are,
cards.
I'll just swap him to the
Ah.
chosen unit so he can
No,
have power fist, he can't have power, he can't
Does
have
it say
plasma
any-
pistol.
Text?
Well, can you have power fist and a plasma pistol? You can, can't you?
For every 5 models in this unit, up to 2 models can each have their bolt pistol replaced with 1 plasma pistol.
That's a good point, actually. It doesn't.
Doesn't say anything about the bolt gun.
For every 5 models in this unit, up to 2 models can each have their bolt gun replaced with 1 combi weapon.
It does
For
on
every
this
5
one.
models in this unit,
Does
1 model bolt gun and a
It
cursed
says
weapon.
for
You can have it.
only for his explosive
That replaced
arsenal,
with
not
1
for his
cursed
sniper
weapon.
or his
For every
bionic
5
arm.
models in this unit, 1 model
So if
replaced
there's
with
no
1 power
specific range,
fist.
then they can just.
That's model
Shoot.
bolt gun cannot be
Maybe.
replaced.
Bolt gun or bolt?
I'm going to assume that that's what it is
Sorry, Craig, mate.
for both of us, because I can't really see
Complicated
anything.
But that's weird. That you
So
can have
he's going to shoot
a bolt gun instead of like a pistol. Or
straight
something.
ahead at those guys.
Yeah.
That's a little odd.
So you have 3 defense
It's fucked
dice.
up again, obviously.
Is it?
I get 6 attack dice for the rocket.
Holy smoke.
No.
So I hit on a 5, So
I don't know
anything
whether
that's a
units
5 or a
you've got,
6.
like
A 6 is a
you've got-
crit.
Does it work in new?
Anything that's a 5 or higher though is a hit.
Okay.
It's easier when you
Who are you
to-
hitting
to
specifically?
see what I've got on
This
each model with this. It's just
That guy there.
Yeah, no.
lets you figure it out. Like,
Do I go for the middle guy? I'll go for the middle guy.
Middle one?
actually. Yeah, because it's got a 1-inch blast.
Okay.
So it'll hit both of them on either side then.
Got it.
choosing this little map and see what happens if we do it that way, right? So he's got.
So,
I
need to figure out who they are. I think most of them have a save of 5 anyway. Yeah, they do. That's fine.
Okay, so 1 crit and
Yeah.
3 successes. So you have to roll your defense now.
Yeah.
Thing is, you've only got 9 of those, haven't you? You haven't got-
So you roll your 3 dice. Oh,
Including the
no,
big guy,
rather
it's 10,
you
yeah,
roll
it's
your
that.
you roll your save.
Yes.
Right, but the ones I'm on about now, the ones
I
I'm
would
trying
roll
to
a
say
save
is
for
like
each of
5.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it would be
Just
3
for every
anyway.
5
So you need-
models
you
in
need-
this, you can only have X
In a
amount.
5 or
Yeah.
more.
Is that where it's
So,
falling
no,
over that?
4.
Because it's 5
So-
and
No,
4.
I've had
Because
it set
that's a
before.
crit.
Oh, right,
That's a
okay.
crit hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a
That's
hit.
it.
Those are both misses.
Okay.
So you need a crit save to save against the
The
crit.
crit. You got it.
And then just normal saves then to
To
the other
save
3.
against those. Okay. I need 4 then. Would I have to roll them individually for each one, or can I roll them all together?
Totally up to you. On the movies I've seen, that when they do it like for dramatic effect, they're like, oh yeah, this guy's only got 1 health left, so I'm
Yep.
gonna roll them one at a time
Okay.
to like build
To
the
make
tension
it.
on them.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, she's got 2 of those.
So 3 crits and 1 not save.
Wow.
1 miss.
Aha.
Okay, so the crit takes out that one.
Yep.
That takes out that one. That takes out that one.
So one of them hits.
And one of
Yeah,
them
it's
is
probably
left to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so it does. Is that 6? No, 4. So it does 4, but it has a blast of 1. So it hits. So I think you have to
Sweet.
do it for all of them.
Copy that.
Okay.
Let's just see if they all within
Right,
1.
we need to roll for who goes first, isn't it?
Not that one,
Something like that.
because that's
Off
going to
board.
be
Just
yeah,
outside?
yeah,
Yeah.
but that one and the
Right
dog.
there.
Okay. Oh, that's
5.
they're overlapping.
Okay, so I need a 6 to go first.
Okay. So,
And I can, what I would
So
like
you
to do
roll
first-
saves for those as well.
right,
So
so
same again.
that's for 3 of them this time. Because you're hitting the
Nice.
2 guys
Nice
and the
little
doggy.
card.
Yeah. So you've done the main guy that I
Right,
shot,
in that
Yeah.
case then,
and
I should go
he's
first.
taken 4
What's
damage.
your
So
faction?
4 off his health.
Chaos Space
That's
Marines.
fine. Let me.
Sorry,
I don't know how I would
veterans,
keep track
is
of,
that already-
So how many
creations of
health does he
bile.
normally
Oh
have?
shit, I need to roll 2
They,
now to find out what my creations of
they
bile
all have
bonuses I
6,
get.
so he would
Okay,
have
so
2
he
health
has
left.
2. So
Right.
you can use a dice. That's what we normally do.
Oh,
Is use a dice and just put whatever's.
Well, lucky for me,
taken home.
You got
When I-
plenty of d6.
when I played card games, yeah,
Mission
I
A,
bought
taken home.
loads and loads of d6s.
Very
So,
bad.
well, that needs to be 2 as well, because I have 2 command points. Okay, so he has 2. The middle one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Tactical missions. Tactical missions.
And then
Right,
roll
Go first. You'll go
saves.
first.
Roll 4 dice
Yeah.
on the save then for the dog and the other dude.
Okay, so you are.
If you get 3, if you get multiple crits again, I'm gonna cry.
Wait, so how many are rolling, sorry?
Secondary.
So
2.
4
Oh, 4.
again, because it's against the original roll.
Read the weapon skill characteristics.
Ooh.
Weapon skill, what's that?
Yeah, no, I got
Ballistic
1
skill, isn't it?
save.
Ballistic skill.
Okay,
one.
so you
Nice,
got hit by 1 crit and 2 normals. So the
Weapon
crit
skills used
does
in melee weapons,
5 and the
ballistic
other
swords,
2 do 4
range
each.
weapons.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah. So yours
13.
would be weapons.
Yeah, so he is just straight up dead.
So it's
So
just
he's
the
dead.
melee that got
So
improved with that.
kick him off.
Yeah.
We'll reroll that one. I got that one already.
They hit really hard.
Ready?
They do.
Jesus.
5. Macro 10 plus it adds
So
1 damage
I get
strength
1
characteristic
wrecka point
of
for
melee
him
weapons. Okay.
for the crit.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
the last
going
thing you need to
whatever
make
it is.
your melee weapons more formidable.
Yeah. So I can move 2 extra
And then
entries
for
I've
the
got
dog.
1
Yes.
strength and melee.
My poor doggy.
Bye, bye, doggy.
Right,
Four.
so
Yeah,
what am I
probably.
doing now? We're doing 2 cards, isn't it? Leave me shuffle.
That's 3 saves and
Not
crit,
yet, no. If you want to shuffle.
Wow.
and 1 miss, 1 fail.
Okay, so
Do
so he takes 4 then.
2.
Which means he's dead.
Ooh,
My poor doggy.
bye, bye, doggy.
I have Recover assets.
Add 1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, Brutus.
So recover assets.
N-
2 or more units.
Okay,
We've
so
both got a command point as well.
so he's moved.
So,
That's 1 APL. He's
No, 1.
shot. That's 2 APL.
Yes.
He's normally got 2, but it says here whenever this is my faction rule. When a friendly wrecka crew operative has an engage order, performs a fight or shoot action, which he just did the shoot action, add 1 to its APL until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
So he goes from 2 to 3.
Yes, so he gets another one then.
So he is going to dash, I guess.
Okay. Into the fray.
Well, he won't get there because it's an extra 2.
What did you say
3,
you have?
sorry.
Yeah, recover assets.
But he can at least get out sight. He can go that way.
Engage on all fronts.
So he is behind the building now.
Cool.
And he's got 1 of those.
Alright.
So I just
And
need
he
to
is
use
no
it
longer
there,
ready,
and just do
because he's been
anything,
used.
there's no action
Yes.
to recover
So he is now out in the open.
I thought
ready
you
for
were supposed to
shooting.
say
If you can see him.
Oh, he's under
Yeah.
dagger. Okay.
So you're going to have to move quite a
To
bit
dash,
in order to be able to see
yeah.
him. And now it's your go. So you get to use to pick 1 and activate it and do what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, just need to be in the area, isn't it? So
Ah.
that's considered.
Yeah. Either in, well, one of the 2.
Alright, in that case then.
See if I can move this right note first. that's
So
got
I
12
assume then,
inch movement.
would using a
It
ladder
has-
count as a separate action, or can that be part of movement?
Part of your movement.
It is going to.
In that case,
I think though, so normally when you measure it,
yes.
it costs, if you're not using a ladder, if you're climbing, it costs more movement to climb.
Yeah.
If you're
These
using a
guys,
ladder, then it just costs
being
whatever
the
the
legends
difference
that
is.
they are, I'm just gonna go.
Okay, cool.
And,
Because there is a
I've got
ladder,
extra
you can't see it,
inches
but there's a
of
ladder
movement,
here.
So that moves them up
Just
to
underneath.
8 inches.
Find him. I think their movements all fairly similar. I'll find his card anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
They don't get. Well, in fact, they don't even do it. They won't advance though. They're just gonna go up and do it, but
Movements.
like a bunch of nutters.
It's literally right there.
They oh, shoot me. Right.
Doing that 8 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
So yeah, in theory he could move out. And he would then just be able to see your guy on the ground. So I don't know why I closed it. He is
We
going
don't have
to
enough
move.
ranged weapons.
He's going to come
Come on, fight
that
this.
way and move down and come here.
So coming down the ladder costs
Yeah,
whatever the
I'm guessing
distance
as well
is.
that people,
Right, okay,
take
so
them
So
he-
if it's like 1
thinking
inch from
over
the
about which units
from
to place at
the
the
So
end,
it's
the big
top.
groups, you know,
2
at
inches
the
to
front, you know.
And then
It's probably 1, is it?
5, it's 3,
Fucking do it. Right, so
we'll call it 3. It's a little bit, yeah, I'll turn it around. It's a little bit less than 3 to there.
I've got
So that
small
leaves me
hands,
with
should be
1
happy.
inch to move
They're gonna stay there.
to there.
These guys are gonna just climb up on top of there.
Which you can just see. I would just be able to see.
Why?
So
Yeah.
if you can just see him, he's probably got
Half
cover.
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such
Yeah.
a shame they don't
So
fix
cover.
that.
Okay, so pick your weapon. If you're assuming you're going to shoot him.
Yes. Indeed.
So
That's a
next to your weapon,
Yeah, so these
You'll
have got
see
two large
ATK
cannons, each
attack,
can regrow,
Yep.
and that's the number of dice you roll when you attack me.
Cool.
And then hit is what
That
you've got
is
to
all
roll
my
over.
board units moved for now.
And
so I guess
damage
shooting
is obviously how
is
much
it?
damage it does.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, right, so-
he's not,
Can
or he has just
Distance,
moved.
yeah.
Would he count as being stationary now that he's still, or does it count as movement because I've taken an
Because
actual
you
move?
moved, yeah.
Got it.
So stationary means you
Would
this
have
guy
shot
is
just straight from there.
31
Got it. That's fine. Okay, so in that case, it's a +4 to hit, and I get 4 dice. So that's
so it's only
2
the last
hits.
cannons
It's a
that
crit.
can use
And one is a
Fucking
crit.
last cannon.
Well, we'll see. So,
I drop.
they're not high enough to
Two
get any
rolls.
super good advantages on
You get far too many crits on those
So
dice.
yeah,
That's
33
gonna
dice
take
rolling,
them
3 plus.
I've got a 4+ code.
Yeah.
But I get to
Both
keep
hits.
1 because I've got cover, so that's the way cover works. You get one success.
Special weapon.
So
But you
I-
only need to roll one crit success then, or are you using
So-
the save for the crit?
So
Toughness 5.
2 normal successes
Yes.
can be used to block a crit
So
success.
more than double. So
Okay.
I can choose.
That's-
Ah, cool. Okay. Yeah, got it.
So save is a minus
So-
3.
Wow,
2
look at
crits.
that.
So I block them anyway.
Yeah.
Awesome.
3
Very
plus.
nice.
It bounces off his super
Save is
five.
minus 3.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm assuming.
I just last kind of just by
Check.
Might have done, to be honest. Because I don't think I can save enough. If it's minus 3 and I'm on a 3 plus, that means I have to
I
have
didn't
sixes.
realise
Yeah.
that I could do that.
What?
Okay.
So after each enemy operative's activation, before the next operative is activated, you can perform a free dash action with one friendly rattling operative.
Okay.
But it cannot finish. It doesn't matter now because it's done. But they cannot finish its move within 3 inches of an enemy operative unless it's not visible to every enemy operative when it finishes that move.
What's the thingy?
Okay, that's fine. I know that for next
It doesn't
time.
matter. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit.
So
see if
in
we can
after
survive.
your
What's
move,
the
then
damage?
I can
Yeah.
take a free dash action.
Both.
Both of them. So it's D6 plus 1.
I'm gonna move him.
Total 3 damage?
So it's 5 damage total.
5. So 1
So
explodes.
can't go that way.
Good start for me.
This other one is
So
going.
3 would be there.
Go. I think it's the first time I've hit something.
Oh, wait,
like
no.
that.
They don't go into the other units.
Another
do
3
They do.
they? They do,
Yeah.
yeah.
that way because he has to go around that. He can't go over it.
Okay, yeah, he's got 3
So
units
it'll
left.
be.
So it would have been cool to see him revolt it.
Yeah, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And he is
these
gonna
guys-
use. So he's got APL of 2.
Yep.
So he is going to rocket you.
Nice.
I can see a chaplain.
There's only one there. So
Specifically that
So he's
one.
rocketing this
the
guy. Yeah?
guy that's
Yeah.
down there. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's targeted.
So 6 dice hitting on 5s.
6 dice. My
Yeah.
goodness. Wow. Okay.
So 1, 2 hits. So
Yeah.
it's 2 5s. So you just named it. 2 saves.
Hmm?
So you're only rolling 2 dice.
Oh, I'm only
There's only
rolling
2 hit you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. So 1 success.
1 success. So you take 4 damage on that guy because one of them got 3.
Oh, if you have like multiple models
And then he gets
does it
his
go?
+1
Does it transfer
APL?
over? Yeah, it does.
That's a crazy
Yeah.
roll.
It is, isn't it?
That is a crazy roll.
3 hits.
I didn't get any sixes, so that he doesn't get a wreck point. Wreck points are pretty cool.
So what does a rec
So
point do?
it's just a
So I
little-
can spend wreck points to
That's
activate
strength you're talking about, so it's four
some of my
hits.
abilities.
Oh, okay,
On
cool.
all of them?
Like
What's
you would as a
your-
command point.
Yes.
What's the weapon
So
strength?
I'm gonna make a
What's the-
3
So
dash.
strength is... Before I do anything else, though, I'm dark packed in with these guys.
So I'm
So I
gonna
need to do
move closer to
Yeah.
you,
What's the
Yeah.
ballistic
but
strength?
he's no longer ready. But the plan is I can charge you and get into melee with you.
Toughness is 5.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's still got his grenade.
Okay.
He's just not ready.
just
Right,
sustain
that's his go.
because of the dark pact.
Okay.
I'm going to reroll that because he's got chaos icon. Don't fail me. Nice.
Ooh.
And
Okay, so in that case, I can
So,
then activate my
sustain-
You
Scarpa.
can use your Scarpa.
is...
Which I might actually use for him to get out of range of your melee.
critical
Mm.
score.
To...
That would be the wise thing. Get back.
I think
on
that's
the ladder.
probably the
Yeah,
most
it's
sensible thing to
yeah.
do because my only other thought was that
Back to
move
here,
someone else
3
into
hits
range,
of
but I
what
can't
was
be
his
within 3
toughness,
inches of
sorry?
you using
Five.
the Scarpa
Five.
ability, so I might as well just
So
use
mine's
it.
less, so I've got
Right
it.
away.
Yes,
Four.
Scarpa.
Makes sense.
It does make sense.
There's four
Oh.
standard fascinating.
So they get dash, which means
Five,
it's 5, 6,
One
so it'd be
crit,
8 because you get 3
But it
inches.
doesn't
Get
matter,
three
it's got
total.
For the dash.
So no, that is the dash.
Oh, you
So
just get 3.
Yeah.
It's anyway, and
Okay.
kind of heavy, right? But it doesn't matter.
Which is 5? Yeah, because
Eight
So
he's.
is
if you
minus
used
one.
your move and then your dash, you would move the 5 and
And
3.
then 3.
Save is
Got it.
3, I think.
I'm so used
Four,
to
save it.
like D&D when you hear dash, you think it's more
Yeah.
because you're like sprinting.
damage
So
is
that was why I was
2.
like,
Yeah, I don't understand. It's a bit of a weird rule, isn't
Oh, dear.
it? But,
yeah, a
Right,
little.
last
and
can,
the fact that
right?
they all get the same number.
You
One
would
shot,
just be able to get to
4
there.
plus
Okay.
5. Battlefield is strength, sorry, 12.
So,
Toughness 5, so double.
2 to hit.
okay, in that case then,
4.
I'm going to activate this guy.
Is it minus 3?
Or do I have to activate from
Yeah,
the same?
so 6
Nope.
to save.
Nope.
So it could be any of them.
Activate whichever one you want.
That's
Oh, you
fine.
got it, did you?
So I don't know who this is, but they all move the same, so it's fine.
Yeah, he
This
backs that
guy,
one away. So it's all
he's
bolted
going
by
to
now.
move.
They're all within range of the bolters. So I've got
So it doesn't really matter, because he's going to move to here. So he's then
I've got
within
one.
Shoot
One
him.
the of your
bolter.
guy there,
Yeah.
without cover.
Bit too much.
Right out in the open.
I don't have any bolters in this
So
apparently.
he's going to
That's
use
somewhere
his
there.
other APL to attack.
One of these bolt pistols is supposed
Find
to be a
him.
bolter.
They're all pretty much the same anyway, but...
Bolter. Yeah, I've got all the bolters.
I was like, he's got a backpack, because it doesn't really help me, because they all have
Oh,
backpacks.
so I don't have any Balkans, so yeah. Right, of those, I didn't fucking disembark with him, which is stupid.
He's
so,
bold. That's what we'll look
he
for.
can't do anything, and we're gonna learn from that mistake.
No one throws a pen.
That doesn't
those
help me either,
guys
apparently.
Do have
Oh, he's a sniper. He's
weapons
holding a
that don't
sniper
see
rifle.
any
They all
fire.
have sniper
They all have-
rifles.
See the pen, right? This is
Yeah.
another
It doesn't really matter then, I
Uh,
suppose.
I
It's
got
just
a
whether or not
launcher.
he...
That'll have the range. What's the range on it?
it's suppressed or not.
30,
But it doesn't really matter
29.
for this
No,
one.
30.
He's in there, but I don't think a missile launcher's more
Could
than
it have
20.
been?
is it?
Sorry.
Yeah, you're going to need at least.
I think it's, yeah, it's him.
Well, yeah, we'll just go from the front of the building, so you're going to need.
Oh, it's 48. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to send over a crack missile launcher. That dude's
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
miss.
so it's sniper
Anyway,
rifle,
it's one
mobile
shot
sniper
at
rifle
4.
again. So that's 4.
Miss.
Love that.
4 and it's a 4 to hit.
That is my fight phase. No, my shooting phase.
So that's
Wow.
Charging phase. Now
uh,
I can charge.
2 success with a crit.
And
Right.
that'll
I
be
need
it, I
to
guess.
go cover.
Don't think I managed to get into the.
So I
all the
saved one.
areas, so
Yeah.
I saved the
Ratlings
normal.
doesn't
Yeah.
So
count.
you
Is
do
there
your
2
crit
or more
damage.
units?
You are.
So,
you're in,
on your where it says damage, you've got 2 numbers. One
And no
outside the
one's
slash.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, so
You've got
3
two
for
on
normal,
that
4
one, is
for
it?
crit.
Yeah.
So it would
It's
be
at the
4.
end of your
So
turn.
he's got
End of my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
he's
got
in 8
People
left.
and engaging on front is.
Really? So he has 12 health.
12 health.
My gosh.
Okay.
Have you got a D10 maybe over there?
Cool. So we've got.
I didn't
First
think
of
about
all,
bringing
I'm
bigger
going to
dice.
use my oath
use bigger
of
dice.
moment.
So marking their health, they've got 12 health.
Oh shit. Oh, Mitchell might-
I've got some D10s in there if you need them.
I
Sorry.
should have it.
Who's it?
Let me...
My rhino.
You're running.
I know I should have disembarked.
Have you blown up his rhino?
Yeah.
Round
I
one.
don't- This is going to be my game now,
Thank
where I
you.
don't, where the rhino survives past the first round, but I forgot to disembark it.
So I say you've had your rhino blown up first round in every game, haven't you?
Yeah, because I have nothing to hide behind,
Mm.
mostly. But this time it's all self-inflicted, he gets it.
4 inches.
Which is
just
gonna-
take these guys
Sweet.
into the building there. That's them.
Okay,
The dreadnought
so
has
my
got
goal.
8 inches of movement.
Probably going to take advantage
he's
of the fact that I moved
gonna
out into the open? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought so.
So I'm gonna activate
Mr. Man.
this guy here,
Mhm.
and he's got
Can I just have him sat
drill
there for now?
rockets.
They've got to be within 3 of the
So-
objective, isn't it? For capture?
Drill rockets are designed to strike a target
You
and
can't
bore
connect
through
yourself
thick
there.
armor before exploding.
Because you
Once
can't walk
per
through walls.
round, whenever a friendly
You
wrecking
can't
crew
cunning.
or
I'll take that
objective
back,
is performing the
actually,
shoot
that's
action,
right. Take that back.
and you select a rocket launcher or heavy rocket launcher, this is an heavy rocket launcher, you can use this rule. If you do
And
so, you end up back with action. The weapon loses the box rule and has a piercing 1.
If
So,
sends
so it
everything
doesn't
on
have
that one.
an area
So
effect,
you should just press
but it
control
pierces
Z
your
and
armor,
not
so
go,
you roll
"Oh,
1
that
less on your
oh,
save.
shit."
Okay,
You
yeah.
only realise you've got to
So
go through this whole
let's
reset
find my
process.
heavy rocket.
And then you've always got it set to like by default to 1 second, and you probably haven't changed it back to a point like that.
I didn't even know that was a setting.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
really don't want to put
Change
it
how
in the
far back
fast
it
cabin.
is.
I think what Craig's experiencing now is everything I experience until I'm in melee range of people. As you know,
Oh,
in
I see.
melee
Damn
range.
it, nobody else has shot me.
So they have it.
I would get, an extra wrecker point if somebody
Ah.
on my team had already shot me.
I'll
but
be
they
able to
haven't.
shoot them when I'm
So,
in range of-
Yeah,
I got 6 attacks, and I'm hitting on a 4.
We're coming up to there.
I like these are nice easy numbers.
Biscuit.
Yes.
My intercessors are out.
Yeah, the reason why I'm so unhappy that I've
So,
forgotten to disembark is because all of
one
the
hit.
best units are in
Yeah.
there.
So,
It's fine.
Yeah, well,
Take it.
So how many dice would I
so normally you would
yeah,
get
bunch of bloody
Because I get
one
less.
these things can
one
do,
less,
these
yeah.
devastate a centurion.
Well, do you know what
Um,
they can't do? Hurt them.
So I get 0.
you get 0.
Yeah, so it just
you
straight,
might
does
lose
it
one
automatically
die.
hit then, I
suppose,
assume?
yeah. Oh,
I guess it does.
Yeah.
This
I'm
goes
still
through,
thinking
and
in
it
my head
does
of just
4
losing
damage.
something bad.
Okay.
To that dude.
So
To be honest, the
would
rhino,
have-
all it is there is ablative wounds. You
Right.
use that to get up close, and
Okay.
then you disembark when they're in range to actually
And
hit.
then,
If it blows
so
up,
he gets
though,
an extra
It blows up.
APL.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
there's
long
a
way.
chance.
And
6 inches of movement for my furnace.
You roll in
If I see
a number of d6 equal to the number
I
of
didn't get
models
any
in there, and for
rec
each
points for
one,
that.
is it?
So,
You get a mortal wound. They got 2 wounds each.
so his other 2 movements,
So you got,
he's going
so
to
you got a whole
move.
two ones equals 1 damage. And you've got how many guys in
A
there?
bit more tricky.
12.
Readers are gonna
But he counts as a guy
stay-
Okay,
somehow.
can you
They
move
still
into the
count
end of
as
this
a
tape measure?
You're gonna keep popping a berry till he dies.
Do another 3
Squad,
Oh,
towards
yeah.
the building.
12
Do you want him
inches.
about there?
yeah.
Please,
Right.
thank you.
So you
And
just
then
really
he's
pull
gonna
that out,
use
and
his-
just wait for it to explode.
I just realised I don't care whether
He's no
people have
longer
died.
ready,
Take up
but
bile.
his last
So I'm
one.
just like, right, you back.
I don't think there's anything there that you can shoot now.
Oh, yes,
well,
he
you
does.
could shoot that one again.
You
So
could,
if the
yes.
But
creations
you
of
are in cover,
bile,
so you will get 1 automatic
Yeah.
success because you're in cover.
my dude, this is one of the best seed strategies I've ever seen in my life.
We'll get better this time.
That's my
So I'll get a wreck
save.
point because he's already been shot.
Oh.
Wow,
We're
so
gonna
just
go
one
on to
One crit.
crit. So you've got 1 automatic success, so you roll 1. And if
Battle
you
line,
succeed, then that will give you 2 successes, which will beat
Yeah.
mine.
So,
So I only get
so
to
yeah,
roll one die.
hence
So
why
what
I've
do you-
got so many battle line units out there.
No.
Storm
No.
hostile
So-
objective and bring it down.
So he's going to take 5,
Oh, we've got,
He's
both got a command point as well.
How?
So
I've just right.
Start
Yes.
the turn.
and I get a wrecker point for him.
Both get a command point.
So what am I up to?
Ah, no, I thought my right there was.
So-
Start my turn, you go
As well.
on and start the
Yeah.
turn.
1 wrecker.
No.
I don't know what I'm
So
supposed to
it's
be
still-
using to mark them. But
Still 1 CP for
I mean,
both
it's
of our
working,
turns.
we're playing.
First
Yeah.
round, and
Kind of.
it's not 2, is that right?
okay,
So at the start of your turn, we both get one. At the start of my
So,
turn, we both get one.
that's 2 wrecker
Just
points.
2 per round then?
Yeah.
I didn't, okay. I've misunderstood that rule.
Okay, and I'm not allowed to have more than 6, so if I ever get to 6, then I have to
Makes
spend
more
them.
sense.
I can spend them when I want to,
Yeah.
but I'm not allowed to have more than 6.
Could probably score, bring it down. Don't think I'm going to be able to score.
So when it says, because I am just reading,
Okay, that's fine. Cool. Shooting phase. So
what does the balanced weapon rule mean?
Don't moan about getting shot.
Because it's a lot of my stuff is
I go, alright.
right.
it's rifle if any has the balanced weapon rule.
That's
what it says.
Very exposed units. So,
Let's
Maybe
start
have a
playing
look in
with
the
Yes,
You
I
know,
will do.
because this is
within range
specific
of
to
To them.
to them.
Got it.
rifles.
Yeah. Well, it's specific to this
So-
mission, you know. Whereas
Yeah.
that's like the
4
generic
attacks.
rules.
Rules, yeah.
Stay put up against the wall and that you'd count as being in it.
These guys?
No,
oh, he's still got cover. He's still not fully seen by all people.
I probably check those hidden as well, so you can overwatch as he moves into you close to the riders.
Right. These are twin linked.
I was hoping to get
Retaliate
back
bolt
to that.
rifles.
Depends how you
Shots.
build it. Are you ruling so in cover inside and then not cover when you're shooting out the building, like if you get a window?
Standard rules, as far as I'm aware. We're both quite newsy. We were introduced to the one when it's like if you're on the first floor, then you're able to shoot. But if you're, yeah.
I'm still quite new as well, but I know some tournaments
You know
do
what?
it as if you're inside the building.
I recommend not learning the rules as because
Google
each
will be my
tournament
savior.
changes.
Yeah.
Right. Ballistics goes to 3 on
Oh,
the
shit.
Battalion Dreadnought. They're shooting those dudes up in the things.
Right, they're Havocs. I think they're a little bit tougher than standard units.
Balanced weapon rule, kill team.
Oh, yeah.
Toughness 5, so I'm hitting on.
Hey, in kill
Oh,
team,
no,
the
I've got
balanced
it.
weapon rule
So
allows you
there's
to
3
re-roll
But they're
re-roll
in
one attack die after rolling.
Fine.
But only if the weapon already has the balanced rule, or if you gain it from a strategic ploy or other source. So I can re-roll.
Wounding, yeah.
One
So,
attack die.
Strength
Okay.
is 4. Yours
Toughness
is
is
5.
5.
So
Oh, wow.
wounding on
Yeah.
Wow. No, we're
4s.
not.
No,
And I
on
can
5s.
Rerolling any
Rewounding
the one because it's twin linked.
So 1 hit.
Oh my
This
god.
is heavy terrain.
Okay, so 3 saves, is it?
I would imagine these are heavy,
Yes.
and then these are
AP
light.
minus 1.
So effectively, it's your normal
Yeah.
version.
So in
Yeah, well,
that
3
case,
crits. Come on.
yes.
No
So I
hits.
don't have to spend anything for this, or do I have to
That's okay.
spend a control point to use it?
Oh wait, I have my good quiz now.
Oh, command
We're gonna
point.
go-
That's okay.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay, 20
And it has to be in the
Iron
right.
Hill, heavy
If you're doing a
studders,
ploy,
3
it has to be in the right.
shots,
So this is
3 upstairs.
this is the firefight
Yes.
section, so it has to be a firefight ploy. The strategy one is in the beginning.
No, 2 miss, because that's
Got it.
really, really
Makes sense.
Oh, that's the one that, yeah.
counterintuitive.
So
that's
we'll
one.
separate those.
Oh, hang on, rapid fire 3, isn't it?
Too far away.
What's the maximum?
Within half the weapon's range.
What's the maximum?
It's got a 36-inch range.
Oh, it's easily in rapid fire range.
What?
It's got a
36 inch
Right.
rapid fire?
No,
No,
36.
36 inches
Right,
is
right,
normal,
right.
it's half of it, isn't it? So what's that?
And
Eight
learning
feet.
slowly.
18
Got it.
inch range.
That's fine. Okay, cool.
I am pretty confident you're within 18 inches.
That's on the money.
God damn.
Or you mark from, you
So,
measure from the edge
have
of your
you
base.
resolved
Yeah,
this?
yeah, it's
Because-
on the
So
money.
he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would use Scarper again, I guess.
Yeah, so rapid
So
fire.
you get how many?
You can't do it
Rapid
after.
fire, what's
You
the
can't do
another-
2 simultaneous.
Oh, because it's
Oh my
yeah.
god.
You have to wait till
Yes.
No.
Until it's the next.
Yeah.
What are you standing on my side of the table for?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So there's 4 hits.
So,
It is strength 4 to your 5, so hit my 5s.
Yep.
Is it twinning?
Yep.
it would probably be more sensible to keep focusing the same one rather than trying to engage in a new. But again, I'm opening myself up to being out in the open, but there's not much else I can really do at this point.
Ooh, nice.
Hold on to it. There is a maximum of that. You can't
Yeah,
have a higher.
That's all I can really
Ah, yeah,
do at
three
the
in it,
moment
yeah, so one of
is
One
keep
hit.
focusing
so
on that
you
guy
kick
because otherwise he's going to climb up my ladders and
You
fuck up
can't bring it down to
my
two
little
plus.
guy.
Well, you can't do it till
Taking
next
1 damage
Next.
on those.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
round 2. Yeah.
Mostly because Space Marines keep hiding in buildings.
Yeah, I am going to do that then. So he's going to move to
Okay,
here.
so twin heavy ball, 36-inch range. Twin linked.
Everything's not being twin linked.
It's like pigeons.
Twin linked and it's got sustained hits as well. 36-inch range.
It's
with
like pigeons on a block.
fire. Hit you on-
But there's not much else I can do, so
First.
unless I choose to do nothing.
Oh, what's the
Because
sustain?
most of these guys over
Sustain.
here,
You say
it would be
it's
difficult.
Yeah.
they literally have to get right up to the edge and then aim down.
They could probably shoot over
You
this.
get an
That
extra.
attack
They would
scores
just
a number
have
of
cover
additional hits
to
on
hit
the
these guys.
tires.
I thought they were concealed
Yeah,
Until we start
Start
the battle.
activating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
now-
are they still concealed or?
So they've got cover. They're not concealed.
Got it.
The battle
Okay.
starts.
I just my thought process was they're concealed until they move.
No.
For the
Just
first time.
for that. Just
Am
for
I
that.
right to take that back then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So that extra dice.
That's
you just
fine.
get away.
So I will start going after.
That's a miss.
I'm going to use this guy here then.
One save.
Yeah, the symbol is minus one instead of 6.
Which to be able to, because he can see him in theory.
Yeah.
No, I haven't activated him yet.
Okay.
It's
Right, so that one is. gonna
most
be,
of them are dead that I've activated bar this guy.
Fox for
So I'll with him. Yeah, so I'm going to activate this guy here.
that's cool.
That's one dead.
He is going to hit
And then
your
I got a little turn in the start box, I got a few with that. So you start smashing them up with the second one, eh? Well, there's
That's
a bush at the bottom.
oh, okay.
No, I just put
He's
on
mobile, so it's a +3 to hit. Or he's stationary, sorry. Plus three
Right,
to
so.
Plus 3 dice or.
No, 4 dice.
How many
But I
wounds
have to
carried
get a
over
3 or
the
higher to
model?
hit because he's stationary.
1.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Because even just clarify, the wounds
I'm
don't
sad.
carry over
That's 1.
if the hit
That's
kills
no
them.
good.
No,
If you've got
it's
multiple
not.
hits, then
Okay.
the next
So I get 1 automatic because of the cover.
Yeah, so
the
it
hits
doesn't
So
hit
I
at all.
don't need.
The
Yeah.
damage doesn't.
Yeah.
the damage per
Yeah, that's what I
And he's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go.
That's
what I
I can't do
Oh,
duplicates,
wounds.
so you can't shoot again.
Yeah.
You can do a command point to
take it
reroll
straight
though,
straight
so
after
you
I was,
can
I
use
got
one of your 2
more
command
wounds.
points to reroll one of those dice.
Yes,
Outright
so I
response.
might do that
So
to be
these two
honest. And
first,
then, so there
heavy
was
bolt pistols
4, so I can
into.
just reroll one.
Reroll one, so you have 1 success already.
And wait and see what happens here with the
Okay.
clear rocket launchers.
I'm gonna get absolutely.
So I've got to roll.
I already know it's coming.
So you got
I'm
2
just banking on the dice.
successes.
Such a good
So I
setup.
just need 1 because I get 1 for that.
Bolt pistol.
I got, yeah.
And there you go.
No,
6.
nothing.
So
You are rolling really well.
Yeah.
Like it's still
You
good.
can't use the other weapons.
I'm gonna use
That's
the
pretty
stone
nice.
one.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just managed to get all the way around.
Okay.
Twin
I
hit,
am
2
going
hits.
to.
So I've got 4
let's
attacks
see.
going at your
Uh,
home
Yeah,
blade.
right.
Sorry, speak people talk together.
I know. Like,
Three
do I-
has to
do I
hit,
take my
so
dark angel?
3 of them hit.
High
Yeah.
plus two
He is
for
going to
one.
shoot back.
I'm sure he is.
Strength is
What's
4
that?
against will
It's a
roll.
lion.
Are these?
And a bunch
They're
of Terminators, I think.
Toughness 4.
He is going to shoot these
Got a kill
guys
team.
down here. So they're going to have cover, so they're going to get
Right,
one
just
automatic success.
Mage 2,000 points. in the
Okay.
So
What's your?
I'll do one against him, and I think it's 4.
To be honest,
hitting on 5,
that's 1,000 against I think 40k unless you
Tuesday,
go to a tournament.
one
One
crit.
The amount of time it takes to play
So-
one game.
That's what I was about to
You
say.
might
have to
Depends how
roll
much damage
one.
you've
You
got.
have to get one success and then it will equal.
This is your save.
You got one already.
Yeah,
How many
you
dice
play
do I roll?
one
Just
game.
5
Just the
Just
ones
one.
that you want.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
Please.
Units of 20
Okay,
con-
so five.
each.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
just
yeah, plus 4
Imperial
is
Guards,
success.
Guardsmen.
Okay.
So
So
that,
then you have to
and the
crit
other
yourself
one
for
counts to the
whatever
crit
points
success.
you have.
Yeah.
Each roll is just.
But
I could've
because
just-
it's a blast, we've got to do it for the other one as well. And the
And
dog's gone, hasn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda
so
makes me
he
wanna buy one of
takes.
the
So
bikes.
he's going to take 5 because it's a crit.
That's cool when it's done.
So he has
You know?
Yeah.
this one here, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got this one.
Me?
Oh, right.
You've got
Then you
death
had
anyway,
to.
but it doesn't matter
Yes,
anyway.
but I saved dog.
Right, so,
So does
2
that
shots
count
from the
for
trap.
him?
Yeah, no, but I would have, like, it would have
Those
been,
dark
you know,
angels
because
specific.
he's already quite badly wounded, I could have taken him out if I got lucky on that one. Okay, so he
Oh,
gets
nasty.
Okay, so
one
these guys
wrecka
are
point
out
Yep.
of range.
I
for,
think it's Warhammer.
getting
You have to get it
6.
from Warhammer.
and I'm running
No, it's not
one.
like that.
So that's one
My
action.
boss found out I needed super glue, so he dumped a load of super glue on my desk.
Oh, nice.
I just tried to use it, and it
He's
just
going
poured
into
out.
it.
Oh.
Like, no!
In fairness, fuck all of them, so it's fine.
The entire thing is super sticky. So I'm just leaving it to set up it before I go back over there.
Can't put any lids on.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. So he's going into
Okay,
I was about to say, you got very little units today.
now
It's because
the,
of all hiding.
Yeah.
okay, now the devastators.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
get it.
first go with the ground cannon.
smoke grenade marker within 6 inches. Most
But
of
it's
his
devastated.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is where. Yeah.
Anti-vehicle 2+.
Yep. Is this dead? My rhino is dead.
What's the rules it's got?
Anti-vehicle 2+.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, just anti-vehicle 2+.
Okay,
So he's going to throw one of his, he's got 2 grenades.
He's
He's going to throw one.
3 shots.
Fun.
There's 2, 4,
At my face.
9 shots.
It's got to be,
Thanks for
no,
letting me
he's
use it right
using
now.
a smoke grenade.
Oh, nice.
So it's got to be within 6 of him.
Okay.
9 shots. Hitting on 2s.
Hitting one, two,
So
or
that would
On
be
2s, so everything but 1. It is the of the moment one though, so I believe I can reroll.
They hit on 2 and wound on 2, damn.
so.
Ooh. Goodbye, right?
So I don't know what I'm going to use for that grenade. If it's small.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
I shall-
Right, the
I'm convinced that
Both
there's
of them.
something broken with this.
He's got one more left. So
Of moments are good.
That's
Okay.
40k,
So
right?
the
reroll
green
the
circle
so
around
the one I
that
missed, I
Yeah.
can reroll.
is
So it's the one I
completely
missed.
obscured. So
Hits,
that's
so all
his
of it.
activation.
So in terms of hitting from that vantage,
Hit on 2s.
You can't see them
Because
because
they're
that's
anti-vehicle
Because it's
2,
up.
that means they wound on 2s
No
against
worries.
vehicles.
I can go for a moment. to get
how
the-
long
That's
is
because
that
somebody's
up
gonna
for?
roll right
I
now.
know.
next at
And now,
the start
now
of
you
the next round I
understand
rolled
why
a
it
d3
was
and that's how many on the
shooting
last
phase.
one.
Like,
That's
oh,
why you
shit.
just sat down.
Damn, that's really powerful.
No,
That's
no, no.
really good.
I'm not moving
Okay,
them.
cool. No worries. So
You
that's.
picked grenades as well, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Did you get smoke?
Right, right.
No.
And
Oh, you get
modified
boom ones.
wound roll, 2+.
Yeah.
Big boom
Scores.
grenade.
So,
Like, we rolled any wounds yet.
hang on.
Yeah.
Because they were hitting on
So that's
2s, not
his
2s, they
turn
were
resolve.
hitting on
So
2s.
you could do a scout now.
That was the one that
That's
was
the
the original.
Oh,
one that
can I?
failed.
So I can't do
Rolled as
them
a
back
2,
to back,
but it's
but I
never
can do
failed.
them.
But I have
So you have to
got
wait one,
2
and now so
2s here, so I
you couldn't
can
after him
those.
because you did one after him.
Another one
But
hit.
that's you've
So
waited
it's
one.
actually
Now he's
2
had his action, so you can do a scalper now.
Which I will do.
Now I'm wounding you on 2s.
With. Ooh, sorry.
That means so.
Break your thing.
Unmodified wound roll of X.
So I'm gonna bring him here.
Yeah, but when you don't have any other effects, you don't shit about quick wounds.
Well, I
Him and
failed
his
2.
grenade. Because thank you for reminding me.
Come on, put me roll.
So, for each of those, it's going to be.
Yes, and he wouldn't be because of the.
No, I know. 3, 6, 9, 12.
AP is.
And
Minus
he
one.
is going
Okay, what's the ammo
to.
on the tank?
I don't know.
I am going to activate him as well for his turn.
9
He's going to start laying into the sky down here.
saves of 3+.
3+. Cool.
So he's going to use
Right, but
one
the
of his
full crit
APL
wounds.
How
to
many?
hit with his
Yeah, but you said
Unmodified
his
wound
sniper,
roll.
Yes.
and the other one's going to be to show his
Scores a
grenade.
critical wound.
Oh, you have no effects on criticals. You've already told me that there aren't any other additional rules to that.
Because
Unless they've
I
got devastating
activated
wounds.
him from there, his Scarpa was used
So-
prior to his activation. It
Yeah,
counts as a
so-
stationary.
Each
Cool.
time an attack
So,
is made with such a weapon against the target,
That is 4 dice with a +3 to hit. then.
unmodified wound roll of 2 scores a critical wound.
Which means that you don't care what the toughness is.
Wow.
You've wounded it, and anything that is applied on
What
a
did you
critical
get? No
wound, such as
successes.
devastating wounds,
Wow,
is triggered.
that's bad
Which is
rolling.
why I asked if
That's
you
really
had
bad rolling.
You asked for no
That doesn't matter
crits
which
on my dice.
Yeah.
There you go, I can keep the dice now. So none of them hit.
Yeah. but
So I
you
guess he
still got
moves on to using his grenade.
Right, so what's your saves?
Yeah, so my save is 3+.
So-
4.
Yeah.
Okay,
How
so
many dice?
1, 2, 3, 4.
They had the
Five,
crap
sorry,
one. So
five.
that's
Well, if any of these hit, I take them.
4 dice with a +4 to hit.
How much damage are each of these three?
4.
Please?
Sorry?
I said please.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you take 3 damage.
So that is
Just a 1 fail.
that's 3 hits with 1 crit.
So you're -1 on the AP.
Okay, so 3 dice.
Yeah.
3.
He's got no cover,
2 points of damage.
so I need to.
Okay, all on that.
Yes!
So I cancel out the crit.
Well, they all sometimes.
But the other
I
two-
only got the dice.
So that is
That's a 24 inch.
because there wasn't a crit. That's 8 damage to him.
So he's got 4 left.
So see if I have another D10. One sec. Actually,
Just use a D4.
oh yeah. I forget it's not like. Yeah, it's 4 left. Yeah.
Yeah.
9 shots again.
Was everything on the table before? Is that
So
I did
die?
something.
Yeah, you can go. I mean, now you understand why you started off with 10 and I started off with 6. Because there's a big difference in like what our stats and things are.
9
Okay, so I'm gonna activate my boss,
I do
Okay.
like target
and he is going to use this. So
Yes, I can.
faction equipment, I've taken glyphs, so he's got one of these glyphs. When the equipment is selected, select the WA or destruction strategy ploy. First time you would use that ploy in battle, it costs 0 command points. So I don't have to spend my command point to activate WA. So WA, so they scream and they
Go get the right
set
number.
up on you guys.
So in theory, all I can see from this point is a massive plume of smoke and a scream.
Yeah, yeah, and you're about to see.
Face the camera on that.
Yeah.
It looks really low.
So
Oh, you put her upside down.
Jesus Christ.
4 of them hit.
he's
So
gonna
AP
vault.
is-
So you don't get to see him vault,
No.
unfortunately.
I don't get to see the fancy ass vault in the back.
So he gets to move to there.
Yep, so he's in the smoke.
So he's in the smoke, so you can't see him.
Yep.
Um,
I can't see, is it?
Yeah.
Can he charge?
Me thinking he can't. Right. 6.
So that's his first action.
Yep.
AP on it.
No AP.
So 3+.
He's my boss now.
1 hit.
1 damage.
Sorry.
1
damage. Yeah.
He is going to shoot with his rocket gun. So
Yeah.
6 hitting on the 5.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
2.
It's the ring.
So 1 crit, 1 regular.
Yep.
So you do get the 1 automatic success though
For the cover.
for the
Yep.
cover.
Yeah.
So
So I
you roll 2
2
dice
dice and would need 2
and you need
to succeed because it's crit.
yeah.
Oh,
Or
or
a crit.
1 crit.
Yeah.
So I got my crit.
Sweet. So you're good, and I get a wrecka point for him.
Yep.
So
I'm
I
out
need
of tokens, so I'm going to use a +1
10 to get him in.
Yeah.
there, and then he gets an extra +1 APL. So
Yep.
he is now going to. He doesn't have. Well, he does have grenades. He had the smoke grenade. He had the exploding grenade.
The boom boom grenade.
Can he? He can't.
Just out of range. Kind of, by about an inch.
I'm going
But he
to.
can bung his grenade.
Yes.
With Scrubby Billing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
right.
redo.
So
I only read the
I think they're still
I only read the
engaged.
non-exploded ones, so let's
Yeah.
read the explosive
I
ones.
don't have engaged in all fronts.
So you've got 2 units recovering assets.
And
Nothing on engaged
Range
on
is
all
6,
fronts.
yeah.
Okay.
so I can get rid of
2
one of those for the TP, can't I?
Can you look at what
discard
success
at the
rate
end of
is?
turn.
Or is it the end of my turn I need to discard it?
End of your turn.
Okay, so I've still got engaged on all fronts, and I need to draw a new one at the beginning of my
So-
turn.
So you're discarding that one
What
from
does
the.
saturate do?
That's what you're discarding.
If you
previously,
retain any critical
I
successes, you
could
can
keep it,
retain
couldn't
one
I?
of your
Keep it
normal
at the points on it.
successes as a critical
But,
success
is it one of those?
instead.
Is that what that thing at the bottom means?
So a normal success becomes a crit.
I think so.
Okay.
Nice phone.
So I got 4 attack dice.
Yep.
2, 3,
And if you roll any success,
Right,
it becomes a crit for one of them.
for one of them. I'm hitting on a
Mine go
4.
down it.
Okay.
You're within 6, so I'm going. It's got blast of 2, so
Yep.
it's
Discarded
condemned
2, gained 1.
Yep.
You got 1. So you got 3
so I
out
could
of
take out
5.
both of them.
Yes, you could. No!
Command reroll though. I am going to use my 1 point, so
Yeah.
I've got none left.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Start
Bugger.
But I can use my
They're
wrecka
gonna
points.
stay there.
Okay.
So
Shoving some action
you can
shots.
spend up to
Actually,
3 wrecka points. For each point, one of your fails becomes a normal success.
As long as you
Yeah.
don't mind, I'm
So-
gonna raise back.
Which would then become a critical success because of your
success.
armor.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend his 1,
Yeah.
and I'm going to spend his 1,
Okay.
Oh, are these guys in range of that? Do you reckon?
and I'm going to
Okay.
spend his 1.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend up to 3. So that's all 3 spent.
Yeah.
That's bigger than 3.
So that's 3
Tell straight away.
successes. So
With
that's
one crit.
yeah, 1. So 2 successes and 1 crit.
Joys of being so short. Is
So you've got to make saves for both of them now. Then.
Yeah.
So at the
So I'd
moment
make
it's 3
three dice, yeah?
Hey, 3-1 in what? As in.
command points.
So that's
No, objective.
that's-
1 success.
that counts
Right,
as
so
that your
you've got
critical
that
success.
objective.
Is there say 4?
So
Or is it 3?
take
5.
a hold.
Say
Got
4.
one objective marker.
Yeah, it is say 4.
Say
Just
4.
one,
Okay,
yeah.
so that counts out
Yeah,
the crit.
Yep.
So the 2 normals go through.
So
Yep.
you're currently
That's,
8.
and you go roll
One
for
of
the
them.
other guy. Yeah. So they do. It does
He
2
would die
damage
anyway.
each.
Yeah, I could have shot my right.
So like he would take 4
whatever.
damage.
Yep, so he's dead.
Is it?
And I'm going to assume the other one is too, unless I perfect roll
I
this.
have.
Yeah.
As I say, it's not got that.
So that's a critical success, but he's still dead
I got
anyway.
havoc launcher
Yeah.
and 2 combi goblins.
Because he would take 2 damage. So
Anyway, right.
right. So you'll go.
Yes, it is holding it in.
Nice.
Okay, so
Wicked, thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Right, so now these guys can move 8 inches because of vile
Alright,
bonus to
in
their
that
move.
case, I'm going to move my friend here.
Movement as well, damn.
So I got my 2-inch
I'm gonna move him
movement
to
to all Heretic
the edge
Astartes
here.
units, so that's all of them.
I'm going to attack
And then
your
that was the
friend
strength,
down
that's
here.
one of the strength
Ah.
characters.
About to lose a dude, I think.
So yeah, Fabulous
Thank
Fire.
God.
You
I mean-
D6s and get a mixture of components.
So if I miss by himself, he gives him
Um,
+1 strength and +1.
Yes,
So that's mobile
Yes, he does. Thanks for reminding me about that. So yeah,
So that
you got
is,
great.
Wait, so they get +1 strength twice.
Yeah,
that's 4 with a +4
Plus
hit.
2 strength.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, about to find out now.
That's
If I can
2
get up, if I
crits
can get up
and a
close
normal
to you,
success.
which I don't think I will be able to.
So 3.
Fabulous Battle is pretty much.
It's over,
I'm
Anakin.
throwing
You have the high ground.
Literally.
everything.
So he gets hit
I wouldn't be
by 2
surprised if
crits.
this
So what's the
detachment
damage on this?
nerfed, because
Very strong.
So for the crit, it's
well, yeah, the
4.
combos that you can get.
So it's 8,
They do lock
11
you into like
damage in total.
Wow.
bend
Alright,
into
and he's only got like 4 hits
Sure.
left. Yeah, so he is squished.
Yes.
You killed a
Right,
man!
so that's
Woo!
it.
Well,
I
no.
think I'm gonna, I can't move to the tank now.
Sweet.
He's disembarked. So he's
Cool.
gonna stay
My
there.
heavy rocket
These
man as
guys
well.
are gonna
Yes.
move their 8 inches.
Rocket Man. I'll leave that as an
Because
open
then
pen.
I think they'll be quite happy to charge.
yes,
oh, shit,
so
sorry. Quite happy to
I
charge you,
think-
so.
Yeah, because he moved and then shot, so that's both his
He should
APL.
probably move less than 8 inches.
Yeah, that's all he can do.
Beyond that,
okay.
can
Ah.
but no.
Thank you, kind.
No
They're
worries.
not thinking about.
I think I am going to.
Fire Overwatch?
Yes, sir.
Remember
He's
the
got to get
rules
into
with the
melee.
hitting on them?
Where's the other ladder? Where did you put it?
There's one here.
One there. Okay, so he is going to
That's your friend, right?
reposition and then dash. So
Alright,
Fantastic.
So-
yeah.
what was that? 6 and then 3. So yeah, so 9.
Just looking now.
So he's going to vault over.
Cool, isn't it?
Okay.
And now he's
Yeah.
dead.
That's a good start.
These guys
Uh,
are going to stay there.
Damn, they have some crazy movement with the.
Yeah. So he can bolt over because it's 1 or less.
Yeah.
He ignores the first one.
Okay.
So I'm going to use
So-
that command over
He's
what?
bolting to the.
So
You want to
yes,
be careful.
To 4.
You're measuring from each
And
model's
he is
range.
just
their
out of
weapon.
sight, I think. Well, those guys have both been activated anyway. haven't
They've
they?
both activated, yes.
So what have you got left? These two here. And he's done, hasn't
He's
he?
done, yes. So I've got these two left.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
9 for the base.
And
front
you
of the base.
have
My 2 bombs.
just two little guys.
So that's the front of the base there.
Cool.
I think I can bugger all really.
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Just get this
So-
fucking measured out perfectly.
So that's both his turns because he dashed and moved.
Yeah, so the move was 1 and then
The
because he
dash
didn't
was the
shoot, yeah, he didn't get the extra +1 because he didn't shoot.
Yes. Okay. No worries. In
You're going
that
to try
case,
and waste CP on one guy.
Can't.
That's
You
gonna be
can
low
the
one.
guys to the left of him.
Because all of these
How
guys
do
up
I
front will
play
definitely hit them.
Yeah, because I think the ones at the front.
Um,
So the 3 at the front will definitely hit.
Okay.
I think I am going to try and take him out
Fire blasters.
because he's got 8.
They've got D6
So-
shots.
As much as I'd like to try and shoot down to him, I
He's
think
in the smoke, so you can't see
I
him.
can't see him anyway.
So we got 1, 2,
But that makes the decision for me. Perfect.
God damn.
So in that case,
6, 7, 9 hits.
I'm going to move
Oh,
into
1 and a
here.
2.
Yeah, I think.
I'd re-roll on that one.
Because you can't.
Spinning
I don't
hammer,
think
what's
you
that?
could. Could you see him, or would he have cover?
So it just means that you.
From there,
Yeah,
So
go.
there's
For every- for every one
Yeah,
of
I was
those
gonna
that
say
hit,
'cause the-
yeah,
so-
yeah, because the roof's in the way.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about
That's
that.
fine. So
Yeah, in that
so
case,
6, 7, 8, 9
I'm going to move
hits.
him to here. Move
18
him out of
minus
range
1.
of your guy over there because
He's
I
got
mean no
range.
thank you, and
Hmm?
in range of this guy who's probably going to come round on his next turn.
So for the hits, which are all successful.
Oh yeah, strength 5.
Strength 5 against
So
toughness 4.
6, 7, 9, 23, 6.
Yeah, toughness 4. So
Toughness 4,
3.
strength 5.
Wounding on 3.
No, because they still have cover. Yeah, I'm going to go for him because he doesn't have cover. Yeah.
So 2 miss.
So that
2
is.
miss.
You can always come down
So
the ladder.
7 saves.
7 saves.
Yeah, but putting myself in melee range of one of your guys is a bad idea.
7. I don't think I'm going to save many of these.
Just give me a chance
That's
and
a
let
safe
me
four.
smash you in the face with
Well,
something.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Uh,
As much as I'd like a rocket in my face, an exploding rocket
It
hammer.
ignores cover.
I
so
think
even
I'm
if-
good.
Yeah, even if you go to ground, you still.
Ah, right, yeah.
You've still got more people.
Hang on, I got one more.
You've still got more people.
Uh,
Just realised you've got 6
1,
people and I got 5 now.
Yeah, but mine have a quarter of the health
one
that yours do. Or a third even.
5 wounds altogether. He's dead. 1. And then
Or
I've got
half,
two
sorry,
more
I
guys
said.
killed, Yeah.
Is it the ones at the back?
It's whichever ones he wants.
So,
Yeah.
this is my tank killer
That's fucked
guy.
then, isn't it? If I can't.
Need to try and
Well,
get
so I
him.
can, yeah,
Sorry.
But you can pick the
You
ones
use
up
a
from the back.
precision weapon if you
yeah,
want to.
but then if you think about it, I can go, I don't use that guy.
I
He's the only
mean,
guy you can
we
see, so
hope.
get rid of him, and it stops you from
We
killing
hope.
3 or 4 other people. But then it also allows me.
I
to,
know why they do it, but yeah. So 5 wounds altogether.
So this guy can go. Oh
I'm
no.
trying to find.
You have to
Oh, yeah, here we
if
go.
you want to really pick your targets.
Yeah. 1, 2, cool.
So he has the tank
So those
stopper
are those guys
rifle.
dead.
2 less to fucking worry about in the range. I say that.
So
man,
he's
Melee
mobile, so that's
Yeah.
4 dice with a plus 3 to hit.
They've moved. No one else
1,
moving.
2.
It's shooting phase now.
He's got his Arcanum back. These guys. I got to start these chainsaws.
Nice.
Fucking cool.
So it's plus 3 to hit, so that's 2 normal successes.
Shooting phase. Starting with these guys. You know what you
Oh,
do.
what's-
So the last cannon on your duty.
Are they all last cannon?
No, so I've got two last cannons.
Save
and
is
one,
4 plus.
one Reaper chain cannon and.
So 1 crit.
One crit save, so that saves both.
Okay.
So
Or
we're
it
gonna
doesn't
save
work
those.
that way around. Got it. Okay, so
Great. Because
Are you
So he
overcharging
takes,
your plasma gun?
Four
I
damage
have
then.
to,
Cool,
wasn't I?
okay.
Yeah,
Let's move
No, but to
him.
make use of it Otherwise, it's like, well, why did I choose the plasma gun? Why didn't I go for something else? Right. 2 las cannons.
Hiding.
Uh,
Everywhere that I don't look.
That way.
you do
That
it
way.
in
No, no, no.
There.
Yeah, no, no.
More smoke.
Idiot. Idiot.
No, you're good.
I need something with a smoke.
Yeah, so
key.
he moves forward to remove those because
Surely that thing's got
Oh, yeah.
smoke, it's got everything else.
No, it doesn't.
No?
Does it not?
Grenades.
that is all he can do for now.
Okay.
No.
And you've got your little guys.
Yeah. So
No.
they've got.
Vehicles.
How much movement do they have?
Bomb Squeak has a 6-inch, but all they can do is move and charge and dash
Terminators with an
Um,
blow up.
and blow up.
Yeah.
So
Reavers, come on, Reavers got some smoke. Yes!
just wondering if
Top smoke!
either of those
Is
would
that
be.
Reaver, is it?
Yeah, Reavers are in there.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going to be
Which
out
means
of
that
range.
you're gonna
It's-
use
What is it? 1 to the
stratagem-
floor?
Smoke stratagem on them.
It's 2.5 to the floor.
2.5.
Nope.
So
As
then
long as
cut
a
up to
unit
3
has got it.
then.
Reserve.
So they're out of range.
When your opponent just after enemy selectors targets one smoke unit,
Come-
one
come
smoke
and bite
unit
my
from your
heels.
army.
He can
that
get
is
to
selected
the ladder
as
there.
target of one or more attack.
So he is going
One
to
smoke unit,
run
yeah,
to the ladder. He can't get up it.
He's gonna look up at me
He's
menacingly.
Come on then.
Yeah. That's
There's a lot.
and then, oh no, he's got
You
3
Well,
for
this is
dash.
assuming I managed to hit.
So he can,
So
he
he
can
can
just get up
dash.
to the.
2 las
So he's
Yeah.
got 3 more.
Three.
So,
Yes. So you can get up. If
One
it's
hit.
3, you can get to the top of the ladder. There.
oh right.
So you can look at me menacingly.
He growls. Look at those sharp pointy teeth.
And I would. There's TNT in his mouth. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Imagine you're standing there and that comes over.
With a
over
sniper rifle, like.
So,
Excuse me?
What the hell? Right, let me just see the rules then. So I think
oh
it's
shit, yeah.
blast is 1.
Do you know what the best bit is? You can't be rolling
I
because
know
you
that.
used it.
So what's the
He lives to
distance?
survive another day.
Between
Well, so
your
between-
little guy.
Yeah, I
And the
think
funny thing is,
it's
well,
within
that's
1 then
brutal.
he
He
can
might
close.
just be out of range.
Yeah, I think he is.
I built my own
Just.
little world thing.
Yeah.
Very
and, my
close.
character I was working on last night was a
But
lad
you can
cannon
Scarpa.
who is just
I can Scarpa.
He's called a-
So
And
you
Scarpa
can't,
I
you
shall.
can't scalp out a man that's already scalped out. It has to be one that
But yeah,
hasn't.
man, 2-1.
I don't know
Anyway,
which
right,
one
so
to
that's
scarp.
that. I do have a plasma gun. What's the range?
It's more than enough.
It's 24 inches, but it's got hazardous and rapid fire, see, so
It's within 12.
it's not going to be
It's not within
rapid
12.
fire.
It's not 12, no.
Cool.
We know you're just about within 18.
I am going to overcharge it though. because
he's
why would
already
I?
started.
Only get the one shot, so it's 3+. Miss.
He has
Okay,
it.
so I need to do the super
So-
good hazardous thing for that now, which is a
What I
miss.
am gonna do.
Is it? No, it's
No,
a
it's a
D6.
D6.
And on a 6 explodes.
Oh, 1 I think it explodes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
bring
doesn't
him
matter
to
if
the
it's
edge
like
so
all
he's
the
in.
first
Yeah,
let's
Your
do it one
lovely
then.
friend, yeah.
Explodes.
Oh yeah.
See him.
Doesn't do anything.
I seen the one. It
'Cause he's
teased the one.
So he will be getting stationary.
Okay.
So.
And he's a button skill 3+.
He also has a stationary sniper.
Well, you missed with 2 dice.
Mm,
1, 2.
Yep, so
Well, last one is
that's
sides.
4 dice
Can we
with
reroll
plus
that again?
2.
No, that's fine. It's 3 actually 7, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's 2 twos in there as
Alright.
Please be nice.
That was you
Thank
saying
you.
there's only 2 as I go.
That's
No,
2
it's the
crits
one. I
and
said
1 normal.
You missed with 2 of them, as in, because you picked them up from outside the tray.
2 crits and 1
Oh, I see.
normal.
Wow! Damn! That's crazy.
That's pretty damn awesome.
That is pretty damn awesome.
10 you said, isn't it? So it's hitting on a
Cool,
5.
well, that was
These are
fun.
70s, that's right.
He
Oh,
looks.
yeah.
He,
Yeah.
He
Duh.
dances.
Wow.
Does like an Irish
You'll hit-
jig
so
around
you're
there.
dreadnought, it's like-
Try harder,
What's
Humi.
going on over there?
Yeah.
What I love about the orcs.
Wow.
Is if you've read any of the
well.
orcs,
It was the
like,
thought
where
of the
they-
smokes.
like of the stories,
Yeah.
The
they
thought of the
always
smokes.
like
Those
What
guys,
about your chain gun?
they
So you
they
just-
write
just-
in the
just-
books
yeah.
the way that they would speak.
Just rolled 1
Oh,
from
really?
the last.
Yeah, so
jeez.
Me.
so what I'm doing, what you're doing is
These guys,
they call it
got a missile
dagger for
launcher, you
shooting,
can
Yes.
definitely hit
and
them.
Oh.
crumping is what I'm doing to
using
you. I'm
craft
giving you
on
right
these.
good crumping.
Why wouldn't I? It's a 5 will probably hit.
How do you say bad in
Probably.
Orcish?
Also,
I don't want to
yeah,
say, because. But yeah.
Crack is 1
Yeah.
minute.
I'm not gonna swear.
It's heavy, so
Save you the
because I haven't
editing.
moved.
There's
Okay.
additional shots, isn't it?
I get-
I don't
One-
think there's anything else you
Yeah.
can do. I'm sad now.
Nice.
Has he got grenades or anything?
Toughness 10.
He may do. He is.
9. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Only on 5.
Yeah.
Yeah! 2 5s.
2 5s.
Check those dice because
Oh,
he's.
you
I know,
can
yeah,
afford
he's
to
got
move,
4 5s.
because he hasn't actually moved, has
He
he?
does still have movement.
And
then
he's,
minus 2 when you're
he
off
is
save.
exposed to me as
To him, yeah.
Save is
Yeah,
two up, so
that was
save
my
is
only
four
other
balls.
thought, was that I would just move him back out of range into cover behind the grate. Which is probably what I'll do, and I don't need to measure because I know it's within range.
One
So.
save, one miss.
Yeah.
Pop him
1
back.
save, 1 miss. And so the
Sweet.
damage is D6.
That was fun.
Come on, be a nice damage. 4.
Okay.
What's your damage? What's your damage?
So my guy, my last
What'd you say
bomb
he's on?
squig
Four.
is going
Four.
to
So he's down
reposition and dash.
Come and
So
say hi.
Yeah.
9.
Save was 2s, but save you managed to.
Yeah,
So, save a 4. Did you want me?
Yeah.
so 2 saves.
Yeah.
You can get to the ladder, you can't get up there.
Yes.
So let's
Okay,
put him
You
at the
missed your
bottom
rolling
of the
anything, so I
ladder.
was like, don't forget to armor save.
So he's ready to go up.
Transport time.
Yep.
And say
Hello.
24 inches.
How are you?
Okay, that's the end of the turn.
That is.
So everything resets. So
We re-roll.
we re-roll for initiative.
Yes.
So pop
There
your
was anything there is
ready
such a-
markers
No, as in
out.
I can see, if I can see the top of the model from this guy,
Go
go
for
for
that.
that. No? I mean, is that how we're treating these things? Is we can see things
assume
over if
these
it's
are
covered
red
or
markers.
not? Like, oh,
Is that one of my dudes
What
down
do we
there?
say? You'd
Is
have to
he
look
still
at
alive?
the terrain
Which one?
There.
rule for that
He's,
type of
What would we be playing though?
Yeah, it's the other one
So
you
they-
got.
they-
isn't
they-
it?
they-
This one.
Because
It
it
doesn't
doesn't work
work.
like
Yeah, because
I know, yeah.
Yeah,
so
because
they
you
have
moved
to
him
have
from
that.
behind
So
here.
And they're not in the building.
Your other
Yeah.
rocky guy was
Yeah.
here, and then
They're
you
on, they're on
Yeah.
top, aren't
This is what I'm saying.
Sweet.
Like these ones, in the rules, you can walk over them. It costs movement to do it, but you're not fully obscured by it, so you get the benefit of
Oh,
cover.
so that's what this is for
Yeah,
then.
it's the
It's
same as
the
if you're in a
effect for the
building, right?
scarper.
So, well, my
That's why it's like a dust cloud.
Yeah.
But I'll just use them as ready tokens.
Since I can just see the top of his head from here with my right arm.
You have
For
to
the
be able to see
sake
full
of
unit,
simplicity.
You know, just defeats point of cover then. You have to be able to see the full
Fully
unit.
visible.
Okay, so roll one dice for initiative. Whoever gets highest goes first, or decides
Yeah,
rather.
if you can see the tip of
Seriously? I bet you I roll a 1 now.
Trying to get you your damn armor save.
Oh!
Ooh, re-roll.
Come on, it's all good. They're little.
What the?
I said, yeah, you can shoot you. I'm just saying you already got that.
Okay, so
So,
I get 1 CP, you get 2.
okay,
Yep.
use my dark hats, man, but
Bloody
whatever.
hell.
You're doing this online.
So far, you wouldn't have gained anything from it if you had.
I need to take those dice off you.
Now,
Yeah.
because you haven't got a 6.
I'm gonna activate my bomb squid first,
Okay,
because it's really
self-repair.
obvious.
So at the start of my command phase, you get one lost wound anyway. Forgot about that.
I was kind of hoping that I would go first and avoid this, but never
I
mind.
used the T word. my T's are better than your T's.
So you'd be glad to know that when he when he
He is the mighty.
blows up,
Yes.
he is taken out.
One would assume, with TNT in his mouth, I would hope that he also died.
Yeah.
He's smoking TNT as a cigar?
He has TNT.
They're bomb squids.
He has TNT in his mouth, and he was like, "You'll be happy to know when he blows up, he dies also." And I was like, "I would hope so with TNT in his mouth."
That makes all of them anyway.
Written into the characters for the description of it, right? It's stupid with a double O. Right?
Okay.
Stupid. During the firefight phase, whenever you determine this operative's order, you cannot select conceal. The operative cannot perform any actions other than charge, dash, fight, reposition, and shoot. So guess what? He's going to reposition, and then he's going to explode.
Right in the middle of the two of them, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that would make the most sense.
Yes, he said, yeah.
Yeah, so he cannot escape the blast, so he's going to
What's the AP?
take the
no
boom,
AP,
but he is
but
going to
you've got
move
benefit
So
to there
I'm
and get both
saving
of them.
So do I roll a save for this, or do they automatically take the damage?
No, so I'll blow up.
Yeah.
So I
My
roll
save is
4.
three,
I got
so
6
six
attack dice,
pushes.
and I hit on a 4+.
Okay.
3, and you get to save as normal.
Okay.
Lastly, then these fucking
4,
things.
5, 6. and each
Whack
success
or
does
roll
either
these,
4 or
right?
5, depending on if it's.
I don't know why you put so many random really
Feck.
fucking.
So that's
So
one
one
crit.
So you get,
And
you've got to
I-
make
you
saves for
can't,
both
I
of
can only
those.
have 2 of one thing
You
and
just
one of
you
the other
need
thing.
2 normal
It
successes or
is
1
confusing.
crit.
But I only roll one
That,
dice.
Only one, yeah.
usually
I have to
means
roll a
you've
crit
got
both times.
10 or 12 models.
Nope.
I've probably got about 30 different weapons.
No. So they take
Fucking stupid,
5
honestly.
damage each.
It'll take him just as long
So
to
they're
let
both on
those
one.
units
Well,
firing as it does the rest of the time.
1.
And then
He goes bye-bye.
4 combi weapons with anti-infantry.
I assume so. I mean, it says the squig is the primary target, so he's ground 0. Do I roll hits on myself and
I am within 12.
saves on myself?
I
Or?
don't
What's their
know.
range?
I mean,
I don't know,
given the way he
Combi
looks,
range,
I'd say I hope he
24
dies, but I don't.
I don't know.
What's their
I
range?
would just assume that he dies,
Yes,
right?
range 12.
Because he blows up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
I mean, he's got explosive
in his mouth.
and he's got a rocket strapped to his head.
Yes.
So he's probably sent straight
Good little
into
shot.
his, yeah. Okay, so he is no longer ready.
Okay.
He's
He is
expended.
boom boom.
And you can potentially scalp her.
I can't because unless it resets at the top of the round because I did last time.
Is this as convoluted as Necromunda?
No, it's much smoother than
It's-
Necromunda.
Yeah.
It's newer than Necromunda.
I have the Necron kill team.
It's like Necromunda Light. It's
only
left
one of
out
those
a lot of the.
How many go through one?
I don't know.
What's anti-infantry plus
I assume it would, because
Yeah.
everything resets at the start of a new round.
Okay, so I can stop her then.
2, 2 and a 3. But I need a 4 plus the crit.
In which
So 1
case,
and then it says
Oh,
strength.
and I get a record
4.
point because I
Because you hit.
add a crit.
Well, it's rapid fire 1 as well, isn't it? So,
So you get 2 attacks instead of 1.
yeah. Ah, shit.
2 attacks on 4s to hit me. To wound me.
So does that mean I get...
what do I want
I
to
should roll
do?
8 rather than 4, because each one gets the 1.
Because I mean, obviously
No,
he's right
each
there.
Combo weapon.
I understand that, but equally so, if
Gives
I
you
can
an
get rid of one of your
additional
heavier
hit.
hitters
That's
before
Rapid
you
fire,
attack.
just because
Does that
it's
mean
Would
you
make
Fire
more
just
sense.
gives you more attacks.
Oh, right, that's why I thought it was sustained, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And all of those hit.
Because they're gonna be dead anyway, I'm sure.
6 shots then.
So I'm gonna scarf her to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Now the nasty thing is
And
it's
he
got
is gonna
anti-infantry and devastating wounds. So
Uh,
that means he gets devastating wounds
which
on
one
a
is
4
he?
plus.
They all have sniper rifles.
RIP.
He would be
Right, so you
stationary.
go. So
Um,
devastating wounds, like I said, anti-infantry 4.
What is devastating?
4s, come on, 4s!
Oh my god, 2
Do you want to reroll that top one?
Because when it's stationary, it's
I don't know what
devastating.
it was. But I could see
Put
with
that
the
gun
corner.
up as a
Probably
fucking
makes
4
it
now.
saved.
Oh, were you happy with the 3, yeah? 'Cause
Is that the
that's
tank
what I
stopper
scored with
rifle?
the 3,
I'm happy with the 3.
No, it's just a normal sniper rifle.
What's the strength of this weapon?
I haven't been.
So 2 of those are
Didn't think
5
to do it
plus.
stupidly, but
No, I didn't find that.
Yeah, the strength is 4.
And their toughness.
4.
okay. So basically,
So, yeah, this
if
week.
I hit
Okay, so
with a
those
critical,
devastating wounds,
it
yeah?
means it
Yeah, so
can't be
that's-
saved
What's the damage?
What
at all.
each?
So that's
So
2
it says
mortal
devastating
wounds.
3.
These have
But
got.
they're mortal wounds that can't actually
So I'm
transfer.
guessing-
'Cause oddly enough,
Yeah.
devastating
Like up to
wounds applies
3
a weird
dice?
form
So,
of mortal
Or-
wound.
one man down. Wait a minute.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, pick the one you want to
Read
get
some
rid of.
Reddit.
No, I'm just checking. No, it's not. There's my sign.
No.
Right, so that's just the combi weapons. There's
If war starts.
got pattern pistols in there with 12-inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this guy at the back have
So
12
if
inch
the rule
range?
states.
That question is, do you want to overcharge?
He does. Well, I suppose I do really, don't I? 'Cause
What's the toughness? What's the strength difference?
Damn, it's
Well,
almost 2
actually, no, they
o'clock.
did 2 damage each instead of 1
That's
damage.
insane.
no, I don't, because yeah, it's not going to improve anything to do with it. It's just going to be the damage that it improves. So no, that's
Well, yeah, it means that each one that goes through kills a model instead of wounds a model.
Alright, let's do it. 4 overcharge.
Right.
passes.
I might prefer it when you roll
what I
it.
understand, what it means is that if I score a,
Yeah, but they could also
If I
not
score
blow
a
up.
crit,
Does it make all up?
it counts as devastating, which means I
I've
add
used
the
my
3 on
command
top of the
point reroll,
damage. So if I hit a critical with my sniper rifle whilst I'm stationary,
Strength
um,
of 8.
Oh, toughness 4.
the
so
critical
we're
damage
on
states
3.
that it's 3, but I'd add the devastating, so it would be 6
7.
for every time I hit a
Strength
critical.
8 versus 4
cool.
is double.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
of course.
4.
Yeah, okay.
And then say you.
That makes your men a lot more deadly.
Yes.
When
they're stationary.
Save it.
I should have been doing that, but never mind.
So I need a 6 to save it.
Yep.
One.
So
One
that's
in the dice, my friend.
one
Two
success, but it
damage.
is a crit.
Another one down.
Right, so
So
I need
all
to-
four
Which
of
one are you
these
shooting? The one that's already
need
wounded?
to roll to
Yes.
see if they
Four.
So,
four of them need
I
to
need
roll
to
to see if
crit
they
them.
explode.
I'm
Nope.
going on a 6.
So-
So
Save.
he takes 6
Four.
damage, so he would be dead.
So he's dead?
Two.
Yeah.
I should be pointing out which
Ah,
one
I
these
haven't
are.
activated
No, it's any of the
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, but as in,
You just pick one that has that gun.
Ah, see, and that's why
Okay.
we put the tokens on, because now he's one of my exploding
Get
grenades.
in.
So
Right,
I've
so
lost.
now-
I've lost.
we're not done
That
yet,
was
mate.
my other
I know.
worry
I wish
with
it was
him
helpful.
was he still had the grenade.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chair there.
That's why he got focused.
Bolt pistol, one bolt
Okay.
pistol, two
I'm
bolt pistols,
gonna
You told
activate
me
my
that
other
this
bomb
is
squid.
illegal.
two bolt
And he's
pistols.
Right.
going to run up the ladder.
That's why I separated
Fine.
them.
Plus,
Yeah.
if you're
So
funny
he
if these are
can-
the ones that
when he
people just
comes
damage
up the
now.
ladder,
Pistols.
Yep.
comes
Strength of
through,
four, so
and
yours
he is
is four,
going.
so
He's
it's
only
one
going to get
four.
that one now,
Yes,
because it's.
Nope.
that's why I
Moving on.
removed him because I was like, fuck
Off
you
to
people.
the
Sorry,
previous bile.
not
He's
keeping them
he's
together.
Anti-infantry 2+.
So,
Anti-infantry 2+. He's quick with a 2+.
Yeah.
What?
explosive.
What else does it have?
Just that.
Just that.
So that's just the
That's
wounds.
one,
one.
two.
So he's got 3 attacks.
2 crits.
That's 18 inches.
Oh dear.
That's
4
got 2+.
is 1 normal and 2 crits.
Ballistic.
Okay, so I need
Oh, he misses 1. Bosh. And then.
that's one. It doesn't matter
Strength
anyway.
is
He's
2,
dead.
so get hit
So-
with 5. I know, but it doesn't
So I
matter
will take
because-
him off.
5,
If you got anything for you two,
Yeah.
9 damage.
Yes.
Choose to
That is.
And he is
But it
dead.
doesn't matter.
Yes.
Well, no, they've got-
That was a good.
He's got a
But
bat
it
in his
doesn't.
mouth.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on.
He's got one of the little
You gotta be
grenade
honest.
rocket things in his mouth.
I
saw it on it.
That's
It's not
great.
devastating, wound.
Oh, do you know what? Why?
Bye bye.
Yup.
Bye bye, mate. Nice
What's
win.
the-
So
You
devastating
were
wounds
so
trigger
cool.
on criticals.
Right, what's
Really
the
cool
AP?
dude.
-1.
Okay.
Force to save. I mean,
And you can't
Uh,
scarper because you
It's
scarpered.
scattered previously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 damage
So-
each, 4 damage.
There's 2 of those down.
Right.
How
well,
does it
there's
work
nothing
with
left to
shooting
charge him to, there, is it?
at a
So
90
keyword
degree angle
devastating wounds
downwards?
is what ignores armor saves.
Hmm.
And then the
Does that work
anti
if
just
I were to
means
move
that
to
you
here?
get a critical
Can I
on a lower
still see
number
it?
than 6.
Or do
I
I
would
have to
say
be
right,
with
That's
a...
them done, and I was thinking these guys over here, isn't it?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Also-
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
So,
Let's start with the balefire too.
That's a
Well,
big-
I'm more impressed in the fact is he's got las cannons and
alright,
rocket launchers
in that
over there.
case,
And they all miss.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm going to...
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not
right.
Like nobody
Should we
won.
read back the range down
They
to
all
there?
missed or
So I'm gonna move
didn't
this guy
do
down the ladder.
One of the
2
rockets
attacks.
actually.
Okay.
Balefire two onto these guys here.
They've actually moved.
There's right.
So
There's 2 attacks.
I'll be able to
plus
move 3 after
Yeah,
I
I
put
got
it down.
Oh,
So I'm going to move him
Uh,
outwards
they
so
got
he's
the one
within,
rocket.
they can see him.
So hit.
So that's...
One of them through, and then AP -1.
So you see 3, so 4.
It is like
He is going to
Is that how many
use...
wounds it's taken or how many he's got left?
So you can just
one.
see him.
She saved that.
I say
Yeah,
that.
saved that.
That one
Okay,
too.
cool. So that's the Balefire tomb, and then they have. What have I got left?
Who do I like
A bolt
best?
pistol, another bolt
They're
pistol.
both pretty close to ladders.
Bolt pistol. Shit, man, I'm doing myself. 3 bolt
Yeah,
pistols.
I am. I'm going to go for him because he wouldn't be in cover. That's fine.
2 plus.
So,
3 hits.
that's a moving
strength 4
mobile
against
sniper.
5, so I need
So,
5 to hit.
so that's
1 hit, and then
4
saving
with a
that.
plus.
Whatever your save is.
What's the AP?
0.
So 3s.
Save, right, and then a plasma pistol overcharge because why wouldn't I?
So that's 3 successes.
Because when you use a pistol, you can't use anything else.
So this guy hasn't.
Oh, right, sorry,
Which
sorry.
guy did you
go on.
go for?
Yeah, yeah, go
That
on.
one?
I went for this one here.
Okay.
Supercharge. How does
Because
it? 1 shot, 3 plus.
Melee rocket hammer near my ladders.
And then
Oh, he's the
a
rocket
strength of 8,
hammer guy.
higher than
He
your
is the
5,
rocket
and
hammer
I'm
guy.
rolling 4s it.
Okay.
Miss.
3 successes.
And then
Yes.
I need to do the D6 to explode. I don't.
Okay.
And then I've got a
Save
heavy bolt and a
1.
las cannon to go in there.
So you got 2
Heavy
through.
bolt.
Yep, so that's 6 damage.
Okay, so he has
heavy,
12
he
wounds.
He gets
Okay.
twice as many
grab
hits, is it?
So he's 6.
Add 1. So he's got 4 attacks.
That's
Yeah,
what he can
that's
do.
Okay.
Not this turn.
Yes, yeah. Because they
So
were
this
up there.
guy I'm gonna activate.
You moved them in, remember?
Not surprised by that at all.
You're on with
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah.
But you have
Yeah,
2 hands,
because
so
they-
I was
they
like,
started
use him now
inside the
before he
building,
dies.
Oh, he's only got 2 health.
He does.
Yeah.
That's why I activated him first,
3,
knowing that he'd
a
probably
4,
get
But yeah, okay.
Shrek.
see what we can do.
Yeah. Actually, they're not very good.
Uh,
Only he's really good, and he's really good in melee. But these aren't. So he is going to move and
Strength of 5,
charge.
so it's
Go into melee with you.
yours.
So just go with that.
4, yeah.
Actually, he's just gonna.
Huh?
He's gonna turn around.
For
free and shoot you.
Yep.
So I'll do the shoot first. So that's 6 hitting on.
Okay, 2 damage.
Well, shit.
That is all of my things shot. Now you'd be happy to know. Now it's the charge phase.
So hitting on 5.
Right, so there's people in that building there, isn't there?
2 crits, 2
There are.
hits.
I don't give a fuck about this objective.
So he's probably not going to be alive.
No,
So we've
I-
got 4 saves,
Yeah.
2 have to be crits.
Which is probably going to be.
So that's 1 crit, 2 normal saves, and a miss. So he is dead.
Yes.
How does that work?
So I have now got 2
Well,
red
I'm in
points.
the building.
Yeah.
So you'd have to
And he
get
gets
in the
plus
building.
1 APL,
Which
so
means
he's
you're
still
gonna
got
need a
2
charge
APL
to
left.
get
So I'm going to charge, move and charge, a dash, reposition and dash.
So I can't go through the
It's
building.
me.
I don't know if you can fight through the wall.
Yeah, show me
And he is going to climb. I'm not going to run for
Alright
that,
then.
he's going to climb.
Oh, you're going to pick on the
So,
one
what
lone
is
opening
it?
on his own with your entire squad.
It's 2.5.
One of the
maybe?
things that I can think of is I can charge to that
it two?
guy, then
No,
it's
this is taller.
saves me having
Oh,
to try and
up
do a
there.
charge
Yeah.
around distance,
So that's-
right?
Going to round up to 4. So that will be 8 in total.
Okay.
If he moves and
And it's 2 inches
dashes,
to get
then
up.
he's got a 9 move.
Okay.
So he can get up to there.
Yep.
And
So
he
it's
can
4
move
inches, 6 inches to get on
in
top of
to
the
melee
thing,
range with you.
Yes.
7 to
Does he
get the other side
have?
of it.
That was his extra APL.
Yes, so he can't attack you. Let me just double check though.
8 to get to that 6, alright?
I don't think you can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but obviously not all of your units are going to go
I
over.
don't think you get like a free attack, you know. But what it does do is it stops you
Okay.
from shooting and it stops you from
So
running
you
in
can
the way or
fight through a
anything.
wall, but only the front row can touch because they're not in base-to-base contact.
That's him.
I'll take that.
Oh, we
if I
didn't
can
roll,
do it.
so I have to roll a D3 for the grenade.
Oh, for the
smoke
grenade, yes.
And then the vice versa is also true, but I think your guys are...
So it lands
Lined
for
up on the front wall.
a total of
They're
3
with us
rounds.
Tyrian power fists.
So this is the
Come
second
play.
round.
For the second
So
row,
it's
they
got
have to
one
be in
more
base-to-base
activation.
contact with someone that's within base-to-base contact.
And I
or
didn't
you
stop
have to
it.
be within an
Mhm.
inch
I didn't.
of the other guy.
Come on. Come on. I need between an 8 and a 9, so I'm going to go for 9. Yeah, don't worry, I know
Is
that.
there a top of
The shop
opportunity?
there for mana, they've got
when they're
decimate
within
protocol,
range?
and I forgot about that. They can
Is
reroll
that
Is
it.
that something that happens?
Ah. I
You
can't
had
probably
full-
go.
It wasn't the
Sure.
misses that you were having trouble with
I
it.
think you got to
Against-
do
I
a
do not
fallback.
take my charge. So that's.
So I wouldn't be able to do it
What,
with
What,
Scarlet.
7 inches?
Hang on.
I don't know.
I just realised Fabius can advance and charge, and I should have done that for whatever.
Yeah, but can the rest of you?
7 inches in there. If you want to.
Yeah?
Come play.
Can play. Why am I setting myself up for now then?
Yeah, I get the impression you don't want me. Oh, in a way, you're giving suggestions.
Oh, I see, because your units can see them.
Who's winning?
I'd say probably Trump.
That's fine.
Points wise,
I'm pretty sure it's you.
yeah, because you killed 2 of my guys, and how many of yours have I killed?
Oh.
You got
5.
5.
4 against.
Yeah.
Probably
So
not
I
the
got a
one
bunch.
to be
I
up
got more
front
points than
line,
you.
to be fair.
Ooh.
But yeah, again, like I said, I'm not
Oh,
thinking about the
okay.
position of the units when moving about the field for now. I just want to learn the game. So there we are. That's their move to.
Fallback.
He can't do anything. He can't do anything. They can definitely charge.
Yeah, you need.
So you can.
I don't think they desire as
Yeah,
much.
I think
Don't
I did.
check it. I
You've
think you
got
get
the
less
option of
against it.
doing a fallback mover, which costs
could
2
move.
action
Yeah.
points.
Yeah. So I can't do that
So you
during the
can't do it
scarper.
as a scalper.
Which is fine. Because I'm going to move this guy
Cool, and
anyway.
then
I was
the fight
originally
phase.
going to move him, but if I can't, I am going to move him behind cover over here.
Right, fighting time. Let's start with these guys because
Right, so I think with the fighting phase, it alternates, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So
And
you
then,
do your attacks, then I do mine, then you do yours,
I am
and
going
do
to
mine. So the
activate
fight phase is over.
him.
yeah, unless you've got any
he's going
fight
to take a
first
free
stuff.
action to
Let
turn
me check.
and
I
shoot
don't
at this guy.
think
Mm-hmm.
I think you
That's
can
what I would do as well, with a really big gun.
Yep.
Okay, strategic reserves, they get the fight first.
So that
and
is
then
the
you
tank
that.
destroyer. Okay.
Strategic reserves doesn't give you fight first.
Does it not?
Charging gives you fight
Right at
first.
the bottom?
Okay.
Yeah, tank stopper.
Yeah.
Very good.
So he's stationary.
Come on,
Which means he gets
see
devastating.
what these guys have
So
got.
if I hit a crit,
Yeah.
I get
So
extra
we've
4
already
damage.
got
4 of them on all there? Yeah.
So that
Well, the
is
first
4
thing to
dice with a
remember is
+2 to
these
hit.
guys all get a +1 to their strength, plus they got another +1. So they got +2s to their strength. And then
Yeah, so it says devastating 4, heavy, piercing 1, severe. All in one.
Okay, so piercing 1 means I get 1 less
Let's start with
save
Fabius.
Yep.
dice.
Yep.
He's got.
What does heavy and severe mean? Let's have a look.
What's extra attack mean?
Heavy, I'm assuming, is just
It
heavy
means
fire,
that
but
you can use that melee weapon in addition to another melee weapon.
Oh. In that case, then I will use that melee weapon plus the Rod of Torment, because that sounds cool, doesn't it? So,
Is that a thing?
yeah. Extra attacks. Weapons with extra attacks in their profile. Each time the bearer of 1 or more extra attacks.
Hello.
Baby talent, was it?
You?
You can't move you, so you can't use the weapon
No,
in
no.
any activation in which you move, and it can't move in an activation in which you use the weapon.
yeah, so I'm not moving at all,
Yeah.
which is fine. Cool, that's right.
And severe means if you don't get any successes, that's a critical. You can make one of your normal successes into a critical.
We've only just
It's
noticed.
closed now anyway.
Great.
2
So,
o'clock. Oh, is it 2? Fair enough.
So you get 1 crit though.
I do get 1 crit.
Alrighty.
So
No worries, thank you.
and get
Wait.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Right then, so
Crit.
2 hits.
I don't get it.
2
Make
plus weapon
save, but I
skill.
don't get a crit.
Yep.
So
That's 6 damage to you then.
Against the
so he is going to be on
Oh,
his health.
Right, can I in the building, Alan? Do I get any additionals to my...
I should have another. Yeah, I do.
Put in the building? No, so I still get the cover saves and everything.
That's from range attacks, I imagine.
How does it work with melee?
Exactly.
That is it.
How
That's
we
what
can't
we
get
do.
cover from melee is what I understand.
That was a shame with the roll.
Hmm.
Like,
You could
3
have-
1s and a 2.
Yeah, you could have really hurt me on that one. You could have taken him out.
Yeah. That was the plan,
Reference.
but it wasn't in the dice for me, unfortunately.
So he is going to come up the ladder. So how far away is he from the ladder?
Add 1 to armor, saving
About
throws against ranged
3.5
attacks. Cover.
inches away from the ladder, give or take.
3. Okay, and it was 3 up.
And it's 3 up. So
Okay.
6.5 or 6, yeah, just 6 to the top.
So he will use 1 to get up.
Engagement range.
And he will then
Oh, it's all about terrain.
charge,
Not bad.
and he's going
Yeah,
to
fine.
charge this
Just normal,
guy.
this should go.
I think.
Anyway,
He's got 3 with
It's
his,
a fucking more rules, so I can't be honest.
So
Yeah.
this one,
so we can get into this guy,
What's
and he is going to
Strength
smack
5.
him
toughness?
with a crowbar enhanced with a rocket.
by the way, hang on,
Bleed
it's
to the
melee
end.
attack, isn't it?
Nice.
So,
So hopefully this is going to do some
no,
serious.
'cause I've already put the 1 on.
Damage.
the-
So
No,
he is a
7. Tough for 7.
breaker
Oh.
boy demolisher.
So
That's his
it's
name.
still hitting on 5,
So
which I missed. Rod of
What's
Torment of
limited
6
mean?
attacks at 2+.
so all these, there's so many keywords.
I miss one of those.
Limited.
And then strength of 5 is 7. So,
7
oh no, wait, 5 plus.
Okay,
plus
so
seven,
he
so
can only use it
7,
once with a
so
rocket.
Okay.
4 is the hit.
Oh, and then I guess the rocket blows up, and then
Yeah.
that makes
Then
sense.
it's just an ordinary crowbar. Then
Yeah.
1, 2, well, I missed one
Um,
of those.
so-
and then
gets 4
minus
attack.
1 AP.
Minus 1 AP, yeah?
4
Hits on a
saves, yeah.
3.
Save is 2, so I'm saving that please.
I've got 2 wrecka points. I'll get 1 for him attacking
Wow.
you as well.
Yep, so you got the 3.
It's 2.
So I'm going to use 3
Miss 2.
to make 3 successes.
Damage.
And then what does
Yes, sir.
so detonate?
Boom.
1 unit goes down.
My
D6
Surgeon
plus
Acolyte
6.
is not in the front
damage.
row, so moving on to these guys, right? So I've got a.
So
That's not a power fish if you have.
are they
it.
just
It's
normal
an experienced
saves, or are they
weapon.
crit saves? Or crit
So
attacks?
these are
Which
going to be
better than
normal,
melee
but it does a
weapons,
D6
so,
plus 6
This
for
guy's
each one.
got
So
combo
um,
weapon, so he's gonna have a
Wow.
close combat weapon.
So
he can go
10,
there, and then
19,
they have a cursed weapons, right?
25,
Yeah.
30.
So I have to. Can I save against this, or do I just take it to the
Twin
face?
links.
Lethal. Let's see what
That's
lethal
when
means.
balloons are-
Oh, sorry, I changed it.
No, it's okay.
Link melee weapons.
He's got two.
Okay.
So he gets 5 attacks with these. At 3+. So I missed 1.
Okay, so it just means if I roll a 5 or higher, then they would have been crits. But I
Got
didn't roll any.
Okay, so I need 3 normal saves.
So
Yes.
so I did 30 damage. So you need to save against the 3 normal, and then
Yeah, I need 3 normal saves to survive,
yeah.
2.
which I do.
Nice. Okay, so 3 get through
Damn.
and it's -2.
So 4's to save.
That sucks.
That is unfortunate.
That
I'm
really
lying.
sucks.
I really
He would have
does
been
suck.
dead.
I would have been dead.
Okay, so his extra APL, he is just going to pummel you with his hammer again. With
Nice. So you can do that action again. Because
probably
he's
not.
attacked
Yeah,
once
because he's
with it.
attacked.
Right.
Can you shove you off the edge?
4's, isn't it?
Is there a shove?
Probably
Ability?
not. Damage of 4 more.
You really want this guy dead.
Yeah, he's got a big gun, see?
Yeah, makes sense. Public enemy number 1.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Command point thing, so how
Because he doesn't have grenades or anything.
retroactively do that. I'm not going to benefit from it.
Doesn't have
Actually thinking about
grenades.
it now, so yeah. So I would have been able to do my command point to
What was
bring
the
back
balance thing
units that
again?
have been destroyed using my Fabius bar thing.
What
Battle
was it?
line units, I get to roll a D3.
Right.
So I could have brought back those 3.
When do you get to use that ability?
Command points.
Reroll
is
one of
gone
your
now.
attack dice.
Yes.
I would have had more.
Start.
So I'm
I would
gonna
have had more
reuse
people
that,
to fight
reroll
with.
one of the
So that'd be
minis.
the next time.
So I would have had. Right, come on.
Right, so 1
We
with
miss,
you.
and I
One
need
with
command
1 damage.
point to reroll another one.
3 in the corner.
I want to
It's,
get.
uh,
The dice don't like me at all, do they?
Well, I mean.
4 attacks.
So I've got no command points left,
No.
and that was a waste of 3 rolls, wasn't it? Okay, and I don't think he can do anything.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
All of them hit.
because you can't fall back,
Strength.
can't run away,
So it's 4
So I.
1, 2.
can't fight.
And
So
then 2
yeah,
saves
that's
at
him done.
-2
So it's him.
I'm gonna activate this guy here. He's gonna shoot your guy in the back.
This one save.
Whilst he's not
Damage
looking.
1.
Awesome.
So he's down to 2.
And then close combat weapons. They don't
So
have close combat
that's
weapons.
stationary. That's a stationary sniper rifle.
Yeah. What a bunch of dicks.
Cool. Right. So retaliate.
so it has devastating as
Centurion
well.
devastated.
Stationary?
No.
So
Centurion
that's
fist.
4 dice with a +3 to hit.
6 attacks.
So that is 3 crits and a normal success.
There you are. What is your
The dice have changed.
1, 2 went through.
1 crit
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
and 3 successes.
You
Command.
mitigate that one and one of the crits because you got 2 successes on top.
Yeah.
So it's 1 critical
2
hit,
hits.
which does exactly 6 damage, which is how
Damn.
much your guy has.
Put him out of his misery.
Strength 5.
Well, he's lost
That's
his.
5 because they're
He'd lost.
attached to
Oh, he
the-
did have grenades. He could have thrown his grenade. He had, no, it's not a grenade, is it? That's his hammer. That's his
Yeah.
hammer.
That was the
1 wound.
Uh,
8
yeah.
minus 1.
18
And that is
one.
that.
Oh shit, so it is.
Oh, I need to take this off.
4. 1 save, yeah?
So you just got 1 left to activate, yeah?
yes.
And I've got these 2.
No, I've got 2 left to activate. Sorry.
Him as well.
Oh yeah,
him as well,
right, so these guys.
Okay,
Oh, shit,
um,
man. I'm gonna change fucking faction to something simple.
Okay, he is gonna shoot that one,
Okay.
but although he's got cover,
Is the.
Can he shoot from the smoke and see?
probably not. Actually, that's a good
Because he's
question.
in the middle of the
Yeah.
smoke radius.
So he's gonna have to come out of it. So
1 heavy
6.
melee weapon still up. Okay, right. So heavy melee
And
weapon
then
is 3 attacks.
Where's 6
3
gonna put
plus.
him? He's not gonna be able to
Only
do
1 of them
anything
is hit.
from there.
Okay.
And then it's
But
toughness or
Oh,
strength
this isn't good, is it?
6.
Toughness 5.
Yeah, so 3's to hit.
Yeah.
he goes.
Yeah.
One
That
get
way.
through, save is -2. Oh, hang on.
He's gonna
Wait,
run
I don't know
that
why.
way to there.
What did I just roll?
Yep.
And
That's
then
the thing anyway, but
And he's gonna get my
it's rated
right.
right.
So I guess that'd be
That's
cover.
the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got grenades as
10
well,
was the
so
third
he could chuck a
strength.
regular grenade up there.
5.
So it's double, so
So is that within 6?
Yeah, so that.
I would
And
assume
then
so.
the.
But it would be cover, I suppose, because of the vantage.
Right, so it's 3 saves, sorry.
Quite far
Yeah.
that way.
At -2.
Explosive grenade. So blast is 2 inches. So it's not going to matter because it's got saturate, which is below the cover, and it's got a 2-inch blast radius.
Okay.
So even if I chuck it there, it's going to get you.
That means I save. What's your AP on it?
-2 at the moment.
Attack of
minus
4,
one.
hits on a 4.
So that means
2 hits.
Yep.
So you need to make 2 regular saves.
3 on 4.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah.
Which I get 1
So
critical,
that's
so
the heavy
that
man.
mitigate. No, it doesn't mitigate
How many
2.
things?
No,
was
just
it?
one.
That
So
entire
he takes
unit
2.
got a -1 to
Which
its
means he's
AP
dead.
for the rest.
Oh,
Yay.
2 heavy weapons. You've got another go at that.
Still in my favour-ish.
So, 3 attacks.
And he has...
Oh,
He hasn't used his other grenade yet, so he's still got 1 grenade left.
2 hits and then
And you
Okay.
have 1 left to activate, which is your guy behind the barricade.
Twice yours,
Yes,
2
so
arrows.
just take that.
No worries.
One of them gets through, and it's a save of -2 for you.
So- I'm going to Scarper, and I'm going to move
That's a one,
him just to here.
Right, so that's 2 damage. So,
So he's within,
one,
you can see him.
2.
Okay.
So he would be stationary because he's
3
Scarper.
chainswords.
Which means he needs stationary sniper rifle, which is devastating 3 with the heavy. I'll take that off. So that's 4 with a +3.
3 plus weapons, yeah.
That is 1 critical success, 1 normal, and I'm going to use a command dice to re-roll
And
one of
then,
those.
strength of
That's another critical success.
6.
5.
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
So 1 crit, 1 success.
Yep.
I'm going to use 1 of my
so you're on 0
points
now.
to turn that into a success.
So, same
Yeah.
as
So that will
Mitigate
negate
two
the 2
criticals.
crits. So just the normal,
Yep, so
7 saves, 3 Ds.
which is probably 6 anyway, isn't it?
it's not
one fails.
I think
3
it's-
fails.
So they only do 1 each, so 1
Yeah,
damage.
it's
Okay,
just
so
3.
he goes,
3.
boom, he's now on his own. So he's
So he's back
Sweet,
to full strength
he is
now.
still alive on 3.
And I only have
Just
1, 2
barely.
close combat weapons by the looks of it. On him and him.
Right.
These are
You
shit.
just have your
anyway,
dude
but who knows?
behind.
Just this dude now, so let's take that away.
1, 2, 3.
He is going to run 6
They are hitting on 3
to
at
there.
so get rid of that.
So he's outside of the smoke, and he is going to
And then the
shoot.
strength, the close combat weapon
him.
is 6, so I'm still in on
so-
4, that's right.
He is a rocketeer, so 6,
Touch
hitting
5.
on 5.
The chaplain's a toughness 5.
Oh,
1,
nice.
2,
Oh, wait a
3
minute.
crits.
Double check.
Very nice.
Yeah. But it's got an inborn save for it.
So I
So
need
save
3
before
crits to
regardless.
save. All of it?
So 5s.
Well, actually, got a
Uh,
save for 3.
Yeah, that's alright.
So what's your AP?
So I got 1 crit, so I
You
can.
can re-roll though, because you've still got
Yeah.
command points.
0.
Yes, but the likelihood that I roll a
So
crit
save
is 1
it
in
on
6. It would
increase.
be
Oh, they
wasting
can't
it if
find
I
it.
roll
What's your
it.
save though?
So
My save is
how
5,
many?
Oh, right.
but to save against a crit I need a crit.
1 damage.
Yes, I was thinking it was 4.
Oh, sorry, it is 4. No, it is 4. Yeah, no, wrong
So
one.
you could
That
negate,
is my
you
melee.
could potentially, if you roll a 4 or higher, you could use it, you could do like what I did, and negate one of the other crits, so you only take 1 crit.
By a chaplain on a bike.
Okay.
5 attacks. hit
So
on
2 crits, doing 5 each.
If you
So
hadn't
that's
got
10.
rid of that
Yep,
last
seems dead.
biker,
Yeah.
because he
And
was
that was
leading the
his
unit,
one.
he had about
Yeah, yeah.
and he had a +1 to his
And that's
right,
all
5
done.
attacks.
Cool. So my last one goes now.
Hit.
Yeah.
Strength 6.
And he's gonna hit this guy in the face.
So wounding 3s.
Not attached to
So does it count that he's stationary?
1 missed.
Or
Yeah. So saves
You're in
are-
melee now,
I am, so I can't
They
use
peek
a.
you can't
minus
use your
1.
sniper rifle.
So 4s.
He has a
How
battle
many hits
rifle.
was it? 4.
4
Or,
hits.
yeah, but so,
Doesn't matter
so
anyway.
yes, it needs to be a melee weapon, so fists or
That's fine.
if he's got a knife or whatever.
Alright, well,
This with 1
he
swing.
has a
just
bionic
fucking-
arm.
Bionic arm, sweet.
4.
So
Oh, he's a heavy as well. Definitely
that's 3 with a +5. It's not great.
6,
I'll try it.
8. I mean, they're all in units, so doing 2 inches of each
That's
other.
one.
Yeah,
That's
I
1, so I'm
just
gonna use
estimated
commands
I
to
did
With
reroll.
1 swing, one.
Anything else?
That's a 4.
No, that's
So
me.
it's
Yeah.
1.
Let's tally up the
Save
points on
is
that
4,
quickly.
so yes.
There you go.
I would say
That is all you
looking
can
for
do.
assets, it's
Sweet.
still scoring
So
points on
new
that.
round.
Yep.
So round
you
3.
are, yeah.
So that's
I
got
moved off
this
that, goes to
goes at the end of this round.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have
Yep.
points to that.
Yeah,
usually
and then we
it's not
roll
so
for
much.
initiative.
Right, so recover assets.
I don't think I've
There you are. You go first.
Wait,
He is
recover assets is
absolutely
Oh,
going
have you used
to.
it?
Massacre
Yeah,
my
I
guy.
don't think you
He's
can
not,
put them,
because
it
they're not
takes it
that
off
great
here,
in
so I don't know
melee,
whether
surprisingly.
it's- put it back in the pile.
Yeah.
He
hold on,
would.
just grab another one and
With
see
his
what it
smash
is.
hammer,
Yeah,
but
go on.
he is going to basically punch you. So
Right,
he's got
so were you
3,
were you discarded anything?
Not
and he
the
hits
last
on a
one.
3,
We've got-
So-
Yeah.
we've got
and each one does
How
3
many
damage.
You got used 1 CP.
So 3 hits.
I'm
Yep.
down to 2 because I used 3.
I get 2.
Yeah, I like that one.
Storm hostile objective.
Okay.
So if I control one or more objective markers that were controlled by a opponent, which I wouldn't have scored anyway, so I suppose I'd keep
that's
hold of that for the
1
next go. And see if
save.
it can...
And what was the one you had then?
So this is Storm
I'm just gonna
hostile
put everything into
objective.
trying to save
I
him.
should still have
Try to
engagement
reroll.
all fronts that
Mhm.
can score that.
Yeah, you got engagement all fronts, yeah. Are you
Which
keeping
doesn't.
it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool.
my
So-
mind is secondary
so
when it comes to
take
objectives.
2 through,
I've already
and
done a
they're
lot more
doing
this game
3
than I
each.
have done the previous ones anyway, so...
Okay.
So 6,
Right.
yeah?
6.
Command
Yep,
phase
set.
for me then. So
That's
we'll
the
both,
exact health.
we both get
Sweet.
Sweet.
So 3.
I'll quickly go grab a drink.
So he gets 1 plus 1 to his APL.
Just rolling in that.
Doesn't get a
Right,
rapid
so
point.
deep strikes come in on your command or your movement?
Shooting, fighting, or yeah.
Right,
And
okay.
it's,
So he didn't get a 6, so
so
did he?
Command
no
phase,
rec
I'm
points.
going to first
So
of
he
all,
does get the plus 1 to actions though. So he's still got 2 left.
this
Yep.
unit
So
here
he is going to move.
is going to be the open movement.
Actually, no, he's going to
Okay.
shoot.
My rhino is safe.
He's going to shoot that
My
one.
guy.
That's the last one, isn't it?
Tis the last one, my tank killer.
4, 5, 6. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and that's a crit.
Yes.
I got 2 objectives. So taking
Save
hold.
that.
Damn.
Objective markers.
And then he's just going to move towards you to stop you from shooting.
Okay.
5, 6. He can't get within 1 inch because he's not charging, so he is just going to go to the edge. But
Yep, so he's not within melee range.
he's not in melee
Okay.
because you can only charge into melee.
Okay, so he's going to turn around.
He can Scarpa.
He can Scarpa, but he's not in melee range, so there wouldn't. And I'm also within cover currently of both of your guys until they move. So in theory, he's just going to turn around and attack him and take him out. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So
Just these. I'm not doing now, that's his one drink.
How we winning? I don't know.
As of the start of this turn, me.
okay.
It's 11, 8.
So he does have 1 piercing as well,
Okay.
He moved off the
and
objective.
severe as well as the devastating. So it's
You know,
4 dice
if
with
you
a
want
plus
to do
2.
that with the middle guys, you just
So
leave a
that's-
trail of people behind so you're still in range of the objective.
Yeah,
So 2
okay.
hits and a crit.
Yeah, 2 hits and a crit.
Do you think
That's
about
how you
that?
deal that situation.
Yeah. Nice.
That would normally be 3,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
piercing.
I could be stretching out
removes
units,
one,
things like that.
so I'm
the
only
ones that
got
don't
2.
want to survive in the
So
back.
I need a crit and a normal.
Yeah.
No, I got 1 normal, so he
One
takes
This is
a
all
crit.
advanced stuff.
Okay, so he automatically
Okay,
takes 6
movement
damage,
for
so
me.
he's dead.
He's dead.
We are going to start
Oh, getting close.
with Dreadnought.
Right.
Can you come and say hello to you?
He's got a range of 8.
Don't think he can.
Not
He
saying
can't
hello,
shoot
no.
him, and he
Not
can't
yet.
shoot him from their current positions. So they're gonna activate this dude,
Stay within 3 of the
and
objective.
he is going to reposition
Just to be
and
here, 'cause
dash.
I need to get away from that fucking rocket launcher.
So
So that's him on move to there. Devastating squad, I'm gonna leave those there. 'cause
I'll
I'm
put
sure
him
start raining
to
on
there.
those. Chop
So
on
at
the
least he is out of
Slavers.
sight of that.
Yeah.
Furnace squad.
And then you would move him as well.
Yeah. So if you activated everything, have you?
I've done everything I
Yes, yes.
can currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So move.
The furnace squad guy. He's got 6
Oh.
inches.
I do love that.
What's the distance? to
Fabulous
that?
battle thing over there. Feels like it's
3.
twice the of any other thing I fielded so far.
Just like one.
And how high did we say that was?
Just
Three?
start trying to do what he can do. Actually, he needs to do a battle shock first. Just realise that.
He does. Yeah.
So that's going to be
6. And I don't need 2 on my goes.
Yeah, so if he runs and dashes, he can get up there, but he's going to be there.
You got 6.
Do I want to do that? Yes, I do.
Yes.
Nobody else
Right.
needs to do battle shock.
No worries, and that would be top of the round.
Top of the round. So round 4. So this is the last
Final
round.
round.
No matter what happens, this is the last round. So the smoke goes.
So I tell you what I am going to do is
Come
with
on,
my readers,
initiative.
Jesus. There you go. I think that's GG's because you're just going to run up on me.
I've got 6 inches of movement.
Yeah.
You only got one guy left on
So
both
what I'm
sides.
going to do.
No, I got 2
He's got
guys.
2.
But that's my captain. That's
You
my
might be
boss
able
knob.
to take him out with the sniper rifle.
Yeah, but he's just rolled up on initiative so he can move into melee range.
Okay.
She'll get me to the other
He's
side.
rolled a 6 every time for initiative, and I've always rolled a 1
This is the next one.
every time for all 4 rounds.
Weighted dice, the dice that you were using for me?
No, I mean I've been changing the dice, but yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna charge and get my fight in.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get to use my boss knob against your sniper guy,
Yeah.
and I am going to smash hammer him.
Aye.
Exposing yourself, you.
But
Should I do some sort of fire over
Boss
watch
knob.
to show you what it feels like?
Alright.
Why aren't you doing fire over watch?
I still got guys
Smash
on my
hammer
back.
4.
Weapons.
I don't know how to
Spread them out
see
slightly,
what
so there's still guys on the they're still in the building.
Could you not have waited until after he'd had his
And I've got no wrecka points left, so I can't use any.
If I
So I do
he's
have,
not moving, he's
because I didn't use it last
And
time,
you
I got up
need
to 2, you've got
models
2
in the building.
There's
five
3 now, yeah.
Cover.
Yeah,
So when you
So-
decide to roll the armor saves, if you're using the offensive
grappling
cover,
hook pistol.
Is that kit back, is it?
hitting on a
No, no,
3.
it's part of the actual.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of
3
it.
hits, 3 hits, and I'm going to command
now gonna
reroll
bring in my
the miss
Yeah.
D6, so my
Okay.
Terminator unit.
because it's 50-50.
I want one.
Yeah, missed.
These are coming into here.
Okay, so 3 successes.
Oklahoma.
So does that come off the field for the rest of the evening? Thing, does it?
Yep.
That's
Okay,
1
that's pretty
success.
So these guys.
Two.
I'm going to reroll,
Ooh,
which I got a success.
so you take 1. So that's going to be 5, but I just want to see what brutal means.
Can I reroll? Can I do that twice?
Bigger than mine,
No,
guys.
you
can only do it
you only
once.
do- Yeah, you can only
What is it,
reroll
6
1
inches?
9
die.
inches.
Yeah.
Is it 9?
Unless you've got anything that says otherwise.
Oh, brutal means you can only block with
What are
the
you
default.
trying to do here?
Okay.
What
You
you
Should I
do.
doing
take all of
over
them?
here?
Yeah,
9 inches. We'll get
so I was 3, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So that's 15 damage.
So he's dead. Well done.
Woo!
There we are.
Oh yeah, you get onto the
Very well played.
I have captured
Remember this?
the HQ.
Yeah.
That was really close though.
That was fun.
You shall regret that.
I probably will, but I need to.
So-
Enjoyed it. That was my first game of
That was
anything
awesome fun.
ever. It was really fun.
Yeah.
I need to take your.
I mean, 40k is they're really fun, but they take forever.
He's right up
Yeah.
against the.
This-
No, I might
doesn't
invest in a
come
guild
forward.
team one because that was really fun.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be up against the wall, isn't he?
and there's so many.
No,
Yeah,
he was
like-
going back there to stop people
Oh,
from spawning.
well, I'll
back.
stay there.
Yeah, for sure.
So how many you killed? 1, 2, 3, 4 of my dudes.
And you got all of mine.
So
Cool. You're in? Thank you. Cool. Keep struck. Everything's in. Let's start shooting shit.
so you got
Okay.
5 points.
Yes.
We are going
Oh my
to
God.
start with them at the back. So my
Yeah. So
salt intercessors.
it only goes up to 5 number of kills. So I got 10 kills
Heavy bolt
effectively.
pistols.
But
Indeed. Congratulations.
yes,
Onto these
game,
guys.
set and match. That was
One
fun,
shot
Lauren.
each.
That was
so
fun.
then
And it was
1, 2, 3,
remarkably
4,
close,
5
to
of
be
them.
honest, considering neither of us played before.
Yeah.
And a lot of that was
one miss. So
dice
4
rolls.
hits.
Yes.
The
It was
dice
no,
rolls.
it was. You know, it was
Really
fun.
strength
wasn't
is
Yeah,
4.
you had some really shit dice rolls, to be fair.
it? With my tank killer, especially. Yeah.
Can you
That's
fire
fun,
buildings
though.
in this game?
So I'm wounding on
No.
5.
Because that's the big thing with that Necromunda, I would love, despite the
One
fact
move.
that big race, they always fall off
eight.
buildings.
Yeah, I was thinking that because there was several times when she was standing right on the edge.
Yeah. There
And I was
wasn't any
thinking
sort of
if I
shove
can lob
action.
them up- There's no shove action, and
mine's
some of my guys
yeah,
had
4.
grenades, and I was like, if I throw a grenade in there, logically it would blow them off the
That's
building.
fine.
But yeah, they got rid of all of that in Kill Team.
Oh,
Yeah.
None of that, and
Take
there's
the
no
red
you've got to
mind
shoot
you,
the
we
nearest
have
one
cover
to you,
behind.
and there's none
From
of
behind?
that.
Yeah, because within the
That's because you're
profile-
using trained soldiers
From
instead of
behind.
gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had the profile, remember?
So,
So it's,
although no,
To
the
be
rest
fair,
of
most
it's
of the
doors
time
and
when you're
things like
shooting
that,
stuff
so
in Echo,
that's where you can
you're
see.
usually trying to go for the nearest thing to you
Yeah.
anyway, because they're the
Talent,
biggest
full
threat.
rifle,
Yeah.
twin reed.
But that was really
So
enjoyable.
re-roll in
Fun, yeah, we
attacks.
should play again.
4 shot.
I just don't have time now, but
Yeah. Well, this is supposed to take 40 minutes to an hour
Yeah.
to do one game, and
well, we didn't really know the rules.
but we didn't know.
so-
Yeah. So we made up.
3 hits.
It worked out.
Strength 4.
5.
So roll the hit on 5.
I'm definitely going to go and grab something to eat though, because I'm now
Yeah.
shaking.
Oh,
I haven't eaten other
minus
than that
1
fruit pot,
to
so I'm like,
So
do you want to have my sandwich? My
Yeah.
sandwich is over there.
Cover.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's okay, you
3
have
hits to save.
I'm
And
happy
3
to go
hits,
back
yeah.
one.
Yeah.